Hello? Hi, Janet. Your appointment book? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, sure, I'll bring it down to you. Oh, listen, don't forget you're taking me to lunch today. What do you mean you don't even remember asking me? Are you kidding me? It's written right down here in your appointment book. Take Jack to lunch. Okay? Okay. All right, I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Free lunch. La enchilada, get them while they're red and hot. Terry, listen, I'm going out for a little while.
Okay, have fun. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody. Oh, Jack. Jack, you hurt?
Oh, no, it's okay. Terry's a nurse. I'll have her set the elbow for me.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
Cindy, look, there are two ways to open a door. The right way and your way. Now I'm going to show you the right way to open the door, okay? Watch carefully. Here I go. So you open the door very carefully. You look to the left, you look to the right, you look up, you look down, you look everywhere. See, that's the right way to open up a door. You got that?
Yes.
Good. Why don't you work on that? I'll catch you later.
Oh, hiya, Cindy. How have you been?
Fine.
Good.
Terry, are you doing anything tonight?
No.
Terrific. How would you like to go on a blind date?
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. My last blind date was a disaster.
What happened?
He showed up.
Terry.
Don't forget it. No more blind dates.
Gosh, Terry, I'm really sorry to hear that. Because this guy, Craig, is tall, handsome, a real brain. And you know, all that money hasn't spoiled him one bit.
How soon could he get here? Well, we have a couple of flowers on special this week. Mums, and they stay for a long time.
Oh, Janet, here's your appointment book. Where are you taking me to lunch?
Excuse me, Jack. I'm going to have to finish with this customer first.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, you could see what Mr. Furley wants.
Mr. Furley, I didn't see you. What are you doing here?
Big date tonight, Jack. Well, I'd soften her up with flowers.
Well, that's good thinking.
How much is that bouquet right there?
Oh, Janet, how much are these?
$25.
Okay, great. I'll just wrap them up for you.
$25? $25 is a little more than I wanted to spend.
Oh?
Yeah, you see, I want to take Francine to the movies. It's 2 for 1 night at the Bijou. Still.
Oh, I get it. Well, look. What do you say? $15.
Of course, I'll have to buy her some popcorn at the movie. Buttered.
Why don't we say an even $10, okay?
Of course, my car's in the shop, so we'll have to take a cab.
Here I go.
Both ways.
Mr. Furley, why don't you just take the bus?
What? Have her think I'm cheap?
Here's your bouquet, Mr. Furley. Shall I wrap it?
Listen, Jack, you know what Francine really likes?
No, what?
Candy! That's what I'll get her. A bar of candy. Thanks.
Good. That's a perfect selection. You always make such good choices. I'll have that sent over this afternoon. Bye-bye.
Hey, Janet, can we go now?
Yes, Jack, yes. Let me get my purse. It's in the back. Boy, you must be hungry.
Hey, you. I'm sorry, we're closed.
Well, I say you're open.
Well, I say the customer's always right.
Fill this up with green stuff.
Yes, sir. Right away.
The money!
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a natural mistake. It's my first robbery.
The money!
Yes, sir. Right away. Let's see. How does this sound?
I'm in a hurry.
I know it won't open. Can we wire it to you, FTD or something? I'm sorry. Wait. Look, why don't you just take the whole thing? I'll carry it out for you. Do you have your getaway car parked nearby? Get out of the way. Hey, that's great. How did you do? Fill up the bag.
Okay, Jack.
You, lady, step over here.
Oh, my God, Jack, we're being robbed. Do something.
I am. Here you are, sir. Have a nice day.
Is that all there is?
No, there's more. I think she went to the bank today. Let's hope, okay? Here. Thank goodness.
Great. Now, if you two want to stay healthy, you'll count to 100 before you call the police.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Slower!
1 alligator, 2 alligator.
Better. Turn around.
7.
Turn around.
10. Alligator 11. Oh my lord. Alligator 12. Alligator 13. Alligator 14. Alligator 15. Alligator 16. Alligator 17. Alligator 18. Alligator and.
Operator, get me the police!
You mind? I'm trying to count. 1 alligator, 2.
All right, Miss Wood, Mr. Tripper, that's all I need of that. Now then, how much money did he get?
Oh, gosh, I don't know exactly. I had $15 in my purse, and then he got everything that was in the cash register.
Well, at least nobody got hurt, huh?
Well, I mean, it was obvious the guy was scared of me. You should have seen the way he ran out of there.
Sure, Jack, sure, after you gave him everything in the shop. I'm surprised he didn't come back and give you a tip.
Janet, the man had a gun pointed at my nose.
Hold it.
No,
You two excuse me just a minute. Did either one of you get a good look at him?
Sure.
Oh, yes, we both did.
All right, good. Can you describe him?
Okay, fine. He had these 2 beady little eyes. Mean lips. And I don't know if he had a nose.
See, the guy, he was wearing a ski mask.
Right, yeah.
A ski mask. By any chance, was it blue with red stripes?
Well, yes. How do you know?
Excuse me a minute. Will you please have a seat over there?
Sure. Come on, Jack. Let's have a seat over here. Come on. Gosh, Jack, can you remember anything else about the robber?
Yeah. His hands. There was something about his hands.
What?
I don't remember.
Ms. Wood, Mr. Tripper, this is Lieutenant Briscoe, Chief of Detectives.
Miss Wood,
Oh, how do you do, sir?
Mr. Tripper.
Hello, Chief.
I understand you were held up by a man wearing a blue ski mask with red stripes.
Yes, sir.
We think this is the same man who's held up a lot of other stores in the past few months.
And he has shot several people.
The man must be a psycho. He didn't have to shoot the people. He already had their money.
Oh, my God, that's terrible.
Yes, we'd give anything to put this man away.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just ask.
You really mean that?
Absolutely, Chief.
Well, we don't like to ask this of ordinary citizens, but...
Since he's willing to help.
I am.
Wait a minute, Jack. Wait a minute. Well, exactly what would you want Jack to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We'll do it all.
They'll do it all.
What we'd like to do is have it appear that Mr. Tripper got a good look at the bandit and can identify him.
No. That's a real problem because neither one of us could recognize that man.
We know that, and you know that. But the masked bandit doesn't. Mr. Tripper, I'd like to get your picture in the evening paper. Get the photographer in here with the camera.
The newspapers?
And on the TV news.
Did you hear that, Janet? I'm going to be on TV and in the papers.
Jack, come on. You better think this over.
Why, Janet? I can't shirk my civic duty.
Here's your man right here. Get a good headshot.
This is my best side.
Now, this is the way it'll work. We'll have a plainclothes officer stationed inside your apartment round the clock.
Why does a policeman have to be in our apartment all the time?
Well, when the killer finds out that your friend here can identify him, the first thing he'll want to do is eliminate Mr. Tripper, and that's when we'll nab him.
You see, Janet, it's very simple. I'll eliminate Mr. Tripper. Hey, don't get me wrong. I'd really like to help, but I really didn't get a good look at him. It all happened so fast. Wait a second. Don't take my picture. Mommy! No, wait. No, please. Could you not? Hold it.
Well, Jack, it is a good picture of you.
Yeah, maybe they can use it again in my obituary.
Well, you're really scared, aren't you?
Me? No, I was just kidding. I don't care. Don't you ever creep on us like that again.
Boy, will I be glad when that policeman gets here.
Well, I won't. Personally, I don't like the idea of having a policeman in our apartment all the time. That's a real invasion of our privacy.
Yeah, but Janet, it's for our protection.
I know. But look, now there's going to be this total stranger looking over our shoulders 24 hours a day, and I tell you, I don't like it one bit.
Hi, I'm Officer Bolton.
Thank God you're here. I was just now telling my friends that I couldn't possibly feel safe until you got here. Won't you please come in?
Thank you.
Oh, sure.
Do you live here?
Oh, yes. My name's Janet, officer. Would you care to frisk me?
Please, just call me Jim. Look, I don't want to get in anyone's way. Just make believe I'm not even here.
You've got to be kidding.
Officer, I'm Jack Tripper.
Don't ever do that again.
What?
You passed in front of that open window. That makes you an easy target.
Can you ever forgive me?
Yes, Jack, please be careful.
Thank you.
Jim's job is tough enough.
Who's this?
Oh, hi, I'm Terry. Could I go into the bedroom? I have to get ready for a date.
Sure, just stay away from the windows.
Oh, right.
Terry, hang on a second. Who are you going out with?
Well, his name's Craig. Cindy fixed me up with him. She says that he's tall and handsome and rich.
Really? How come Cindy's not going out with him?
I think I'm in trouble.
Jim, can I get you anything? Coffee, tea, or... Well, something to eat.
I don't want to be any trouble.
Oh, please, it wouldn't be any trouble. And there's some steak left over in the refrigerator.
Terrific. Hey, that's my dinner, Janet.
Mind if I look around?
Go ahead. Listen, Officer Jim. Have you had a lot of experience guarding witnesses?
Don't worry, I do this all the time.
Oh, that's a relief.
Sure. I have an almost perfect record.
Almost.
I've only lost 2.
Only 2. Excuse me. Janet. Excuse me, Janet.
What are you doing?
Janet, we don't want a cop hanging around here all the time, do we?
Who don't?
Well, no, I mean, he may not be the right guy for the job. Maybe we should trade him in.
Why?
Well, Janet, he's supposed to keep an eye on me, and he's only got eyes for you.
Oh, Jack, do you really think so? This was for Jim.
Oh, good. I wouldn't want him to shoot anybody on an empty stomach.
Hello? Anybody home?
Hold it!
Please let that be a cigarette lighter.
Put your hands up! Hey! No, stop! That's our landlord!
Landlord? Look, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I hope I didn't scare you.
Scare me! You kidding? Ha! Mr. Furley, we get some tea to relax. Are you all right?
Yeah, sure. I just came up because I saw your picture on the TV news.
No, Mr. Furley, that's just a trap to catch that guy who robbed Janet's flower shop. This man out here is a plainclothes cop. He's here to protect us.
Oh. Well, if it was me, I wouldn't need protection.
How do you figure?
Ralph Furley, black belt.
You know, I took karate while I was in the Navy.
You were in the Navy? What were you on, a ferry boat? Boy, that must have been some Navy.
That's it. That's it! Mr. Furley, I could kiss you.
Back off, Jack! I'll use these on a friend if I have to.
No, you don't understand. I just remembered the robber in the flower shop had a tattoo on the back of his hand.
Tattoo?
Yeah, it said USN. I couldn't remember that. I gotta tell the cop outside.
Boy, was he hungry.
Janet, I gotta tell you something.
Jack, don't you think he's wonderful? I mean, that beautiful blonde hair and those liquid blue eyes. And then he's got this really cute little tattoo on the back of his hand.
Tattoo?
Uh-huh. It says USN.
Oh, my God! Me too!
What's up?
Janet, remember I couldn't remember something about the robber?
Right.
Well, I just remembered. He had a tattoo on the back of his hand that said USN.
So?
So, the guy out there is the robber.
Are you crazy? He is a policeman.
That's why they can't catch him. He's one of them.
Oh, my God.
We gotta call the police! We gotta call the police! The phone's out there.
Be careful, he's a killer.
Well, Janet, we gotta do something. That guy's gonna kill me.
Oh, I know. Come here. I think I've got a plan, but I am going to need your help.
Oh, hi.
I'm so lonely.
Do you have a cold?
No, why?
Your voice sounds funny is all.
Oh, yes, I'm a little hoarse. What a wonderful jacket. Look into my eyes. Deeper.
I'm too tired to finish the rest of these pots and pans, Janet.
Spot, spot, spot. Are you still using that old detergent?
Yes, and I'm so ashamed.
Well, you certainly should be. My. Now, where were we?
I was looking into your eyes.
Oh, yes.
You have very pretty eyes.
Thank you.
Would you like a nice tropical drink? It's very good. Magnifique. Terry, would you like to go help Mr. Furley in the kitchen, please? Now?
right.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Kitchen help, Furley, now.
You know, for a minute there, I had a funny feeling that you were trying to hit me.
Me? Nah, I'd never hit you. But she would. We did it! We did it!
What do you mean, we?
We gotta tie him up before he comes to. Mr. Furley, Terry! Jack, good work! Thank you. Listen, in the bottom drawer next to the sink is some rope. Bring it, we'll tie it up. Hurry.
Mr. Fuller told me everything. He's the robber?
Yeah, what a waste, a face like that. And he wears a mask for a living.
If he moves again, hit him. Rope, Mr. Furley! Good. No, let go. Get him over on his back.
Get him over here, get him out.
Tie his hands.
Oh, I'll get it. Oh, hi. You must be Craig. I'm Terry. Won't you come in? Excuse me. Aren't blind dates the worst? Oh, I don't mean that you're the worst. You know what I mean. You see, I'm almost ready, but we still have a little problem here.
Hey, who's he?
This is my rich date, my blind date.
Great. No time to explain. But here's what happened. This guy robbed Janet's flower shop and then came here to try to kill us.
Is that so?
Yeah. You have him tie him up there. His hands.
I'd be glad to.
This guy was trying to fool us into believing he was a policeman. And he didn't fool me. I know a crook when I see one. Here, put your finger here so I can tie this knot, will you? You know what gave him away? The tattoo on the back of his hand.
The tattoo?
Yeah, it said USN, just like yours.
All right. does it. Listen, why don't you go on and do your day, Terry?
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, we got it under control. We're fine.
Oh, now look at him all tied up.
Okay. Well, Craig, are you ready to go?
Not quite.
Hey, if you're trying to break our date.
Just get over there. Please, wake up!
You! Get over there!
Yes, sir.
Well, it's nice seeing you two again.
Again?
Yes, what I was trying to tell you. He's the robber.
Oh, my God!
I knew I didn't like blind dates.
If he's the robber, who is he?
He's the one that was going to protect you from me.
No, wait. Now listen. Look, let's talk this over.
There's nothing to talk about.
Oh! Back up against the wall! Sorry, Mr. Furley.
Say your last goodbyes.
Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry, Jack. I did it again.
Cindy, do you know what you've done?
Yeah, I forgot to look before I opened the door. I'm so sorry, Jack. I'll never do it again.
Stop apologizing. You saved our lives.
I did?
Yes, Cindy, yes. This guy here, he came and robbed my flower shop, and then he came here tonight to kill us all.
Somebody call the police! Right!
Jim. Okay, oh, Jim. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you poor baby.
Who hit me?
Jack!
No, it was the burglar. He hit you from behind.
Right. But you put up this marvelous struggle first before you knocked him out, and then, of course, passed out yourself.
I did?
Uh-huh.
And with my hands tied?
Yeah. You were really wonderful.
Wow. Wait till I tell my wife.
The police are on their way. Now, can you hold them until they get here?
You talking to me? Can I hold this guy? No problem. It's child's play.
After which the president promised swift action in Congress. And now, headlining the local news, an armed intruder was apprehended in a beach area apartment today.
Come on, this is us.
Thanks to the quick thinking of the apartment's occupant, Jack Tripper, the assailant was wrestled to the ground and easily subdued.
That's not the way it happened.
Oh, Jack, how could you say that?
Yeah, the thing some people will do to get attention.
Manager Ralph Furley said his single-handed capture of the gang was just the first step in his own personal war on
Felipe, this is hot.
Huh? You are right.
Felipe, please.
Oh, Jay!
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Felipe, are you sure you won't have any problems handling things by yourself tonight?
Hey, no problem. I'm going to do my very best to take your place. And maybe your job.
Angelinos. Oh, hi, Janet. Of course I haven't forgotten about tonight.
Big day, huh, Efe?
I'm practically on my way.
Woohoo, she's in a hurry.
Look, I'll try to be there on time, but if I'm not, start without me.
That's what I call in a hurry.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hey, you got señorita problems, Jefe?
No, Terry's giving a class for the tenants in our building in CPR.
Spur. What is spur?
No, CPR. How can I make you understand, Felipe? Look, you know heart attack?
Mi corazón.
When that happens to somebody, you're supposed to blow into their mouth to get them breathing.
Oh, you're talking about cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Why didn't you say That's so spur. That's crazy.
I don't have enough time for this. I'm late as it is. I'll see you tomorrow, Felipe.
Yes, I know.
Hi, Felipe. It's good to see you.
Oh, Francesca, it's better to see you.
Where are my manners? I don't mean to be rude and rush off without welcoming your lovely friend into my kitchen.
Brother.
Huh?
He's like a brother to me. Francesca, I would like you to meet the great chef, Jack Trippers.
Well, I wouldn't say great.
You are right. Not great.
Something smells good.
That's probably my aftershave.
No, I think it's the sauce. I just love to put away the pasta.
Oh, I just love the places you put it.
You do.
Is it warm in here or is it me?
I'm always being asked that.
Are you?
Ah, Tripper!
Oh, Mr. Angelino, have you met Francesca?
Frequently. She's my daughter. Pumpkin, would you mind waiting over there while I talk to Tripper over here? Huh?
Sure, Daddy.
Excuse me, my fault, I'm sorry. It's a nice girl.
And I want to see she stays that way. Which is why I'm warning you, if I ever catch you even talking to her again, you're fired. Just nod your head and smile.
Fired? Fired. Felipe, why didn't you say that was Mr. Angelino's daughter?
She knows that.
Is everything okay, Daddy?
Oh, sure, my little antipasto. It's just that I think it would be a better idea if you kept out of the kitchen, huh? I'm sending you to this very expensive private school because I want you to meet the right kind of men.
But it's a girls' school.
See how clever I am? I don't want you to meet the wrong man.
Oh, to you, every man is the wrong man.
And some are wronger than others. Tripper?
Ow! Hey, do you realize you almost got me fired?
I did? I'm so sorry. I try to do better next time.
Now, where were we? You were saying?
I was saying I don't have time to talk to you right now because I'm so tremendously busy.
Wait a second. Did my father say something to scare you?
Certainly not, ma'am. I mean, Miss Angelino.
You don't have to worry about Daddy because I'm going to take care of him.
No, ow! Look, excuse me. I don't think I can get involved with you right now because...
Is it another girl?
Yes, another girl.
Good. I love a challenge.
But she's not really a girl. She's a wife. My wife.
Your wife? You're married?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before?
Because I just thought of it. I just realized you didn't know that I was married, which I am.
Uh-huh. I think you're just saying that because you're afraid of my father.
No, Francesca. If my friend says he is married, he is married.
Thank you, Felipe.
Of course, it's the first I heard of it.
Felipe, believe me, I am married, and I have a wonderful wife. In fact, you should meet her sometime.
When?
Huh?
Tonight is a good night. Are you busy tonight?
No.
How about 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock?
It's fine with me.
It's fine with me, too. Good, it's all settled.
Great, I'll see you then.
Felipe? She's got to be kidding. She's not crazy enough to come to my apartment.
Are you kidding? She's crazier than her father.
Oh, my God.
No, Larry. Now, it's very important to keep an even rhythm. 1 1,000, 2 1,000.
You want rhythm? You got it. 1 boogie woogie. 2 boogie.
Now, Mr. Furley, you give the dummy a breath as he lets up on the 5th beat, okay? So let's practice that.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't kiss a dummy.
I don't think the dummy's too crazy about it either.
Mr. Furley, do you want the dummy to die?
No.
Then blow. Right, now the airway is open. Go ahead. Are you looking at her chest? Mr. Furley, you have to. That's how you can tell if she's breathing.
Oh.
Good.
She'll be dancing again in no time.
Okay, everyone, that's it for tonight's class. Thanks for coming.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming down.
All right.
Bye.
Oh, yes, next week we will continue from here and we'll learn one-person CPR.
Ooh, fantastic. I can't wait to practice later on Tammy.
Larry, you could only do that on a person who shows no sign of life.
A lot of girls I go out with are like that. Jack, you just missed a great class. I think Furley's got engaged.
Hey, hi, where have you been?
It's a long story.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Mr. Furley, it's sort of a private matter.
Huh? Oh, you mean you want me to leave? Well, I can take a hint.
Thank you.
I don't need a ton of bricks to fall on my head. I know which way the wind is blowing. No, sirree! I don't have...
Good night, Mr. Furley.
Oh, you mean now?
Okay, Jack, you better have a pretty good excuse.
I do. Mr. Angelino caught me talking to his daughter, and now I have to be married.
Boy, those Italians are strict.
Are you sure all you did was talk?
Look, girls, this is serious. Mr. Angelino said that he'd fire me if he ever caught us together again.
Then I think you should stay away from her.
Well, I tried. I even told her that I was married.
Oh, well, that should have cooled her off.
No, it didn't. She's coming over here tonight to meet my wife.
Your wife? What wife? No.
Oh,
No.
Janet.
No.
She's coming over here at 8 o'clock. All you have to do is pretend we're married.
I can't, Jack. The Pussy Willows are coming tonight.
Well, that explains... The Pussy Willow.
There's an entire shipment coming in down at the flower shop. I gotta be there.
Oh,
We're
Janet,
real delicate,
can't you
Jack.
get Raoul to do it or send somebody? Oh, Terry, how about you?
Sorry, Jack, I have to run down to the hospital.
Yeah, but can you be back here by 8 o'clock? Please, Terry. I'll never ask you for another favor for as long as I live, please.
Oh, I don't like lying.
I'm not asking you to lie.
No.
I'm begging you, please.
All right, I'll be your wife.
Oh, Terry, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Terry?
Jeez, would you relax? Terry's very dependable. She's gonna be late, she'd call. It's probably her right now.
Hello? Terry, where are you? Still at the hospital? You told me you'd be here by now. You promised. Well, you know, I could lose my job. Well, yeah, I guess a bus accident is more important. But don't dawdle. Oh, Larry, I'm sunk. Goodbye, Angelinos. Hello, unemployment.
You want me to get that?
Yeah, thanks. No, Larry, don't open the door. Don't open the door.
Jack, it's me, Francesca.
Hi. What am I gonna do now? Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Larry, go outside and stall her.
For what?
For as long as you can. Just get out there.
Wow. I mean, ciao, Francesca. I'm Larry.
What's going on here? Where's Jack?
He's busy with his wife, what's her name?
Larry, if Jack sent you out here to get rid of me, you can just forget it.
You have cut me to the quick. Do I look like the kind of guy that would pull an underhanded, sneaky thing like that?
Yes.
Of course, looks can be deceiving. How would you like to come up to my place and discuss this in depth? I just live upstairs.
Look, I came here to find out the truth about Jack Tripper, and I'm not going anywhere until I do.
Now, you look. There is absolutely no way you're getting into that apartment, and that's that.
Of course, after I've talked to Jack, I could be available to talk to you.
Let me get this for you.
Sweetheart, how are you? Okay, darling. Now that we're comfy, let's talk. You first. Oh, you're giving me the silent treatment, are you? I guess I'll have to do all the talking.
It's obvious they're married. They're fighting. Let's go.
Right. And as long as they're not happy, I've still got a chance.
Look at me when I talk to you, Dominique. Dominique, look at me. Darling, I want you to know that you are the only woman in my life. Because... In fact, I think it's about time that we started that family we've always wanted. Shh. No, wait. Don't say a word. First, let's drink a toast, shall we? You've had a little too much, haven't you? I'll take it from the bottle, okay, Mom? Darling, can't hold your liquor, can you? Just relax, okay, baby? You've had a little too much to drink, huh? What? What do you mean, right now? You little vixen. Sweetheart. Your asthma's acting up again. Just okay? That's okay. Just relax. All right? Have you seen enough?
Yes.
She's gone. Oh, we did it, Larry! We did it! Woo! Hey, pal, you know I couldn't have done it without you. You can always count on me, buddy. Always. Starting tomorrow. Francesca, what are you doing here? I mean, when you didn't show up at 8, I thought that...
Oh, Jack, I was here at 8.
What?
Eavesdropped on you and your wife.
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, I'm so ashamed. I've got to apologize.
Apology accepted.
Not to you, to Dominique.
Who? Dominique, of course. You're talking about my wife. Yes. Well, you can't talk to her right now.
Why not?
Because, she's in the shower.
Fine, I'll wait.
No, on the other hand, a talk may do you good, okay? She's right through here. She can hear you. Dominique, there's somebody here to speak to you right through.
This is kind of hard, Mrs. Trigger. Actually, it's very hard for me to... This isn't gonna work.
Well, you gave it your best shot.
No, you know what? I just feel like I've got to talk to her personally. So I'll just wait right here.
Well, you know, it could be a long wait.
Oh.
Sometimes she's in the shower for hours.
I don't mind.
Somehow I knew you wouldn't. Kitchen!
What?
You haven't seen my kitchen yet. And I want you to go in, check the drawers, and tell me what you think. Get in here. Get in here.
Jack!
Janet, take off your clothes. Look, Terry never showed, so you're my wife, Dominique. I told her you were in the shower. Please, get undressed.
Wait a minute,
Work with me.
I like your drawers.
What?
In the kitchen, they're very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think your wife is going to be out soon?
Yes, Dominique should be out any minute. Dominique should be out.
Good, because I'm really looking forward to meeting her. Of course, I couldn't tell that much about her from the back, except that she did have the most beautiful blonde hair.
Well, the blonde hair? Oh, well, did it look blonde to you? You know, it's funny, but from certain angles it does look blonde, but in reality it's a shower cap. Darling, I would like you to meet Mr. Angelino's daughter, Francesca.
Hello, dear. Oh, Mrs. Tripper, I have a confession to make. I thought Jack was single, and I flirted with him.
Well, my. If a marriage can't withstand a little harmless flirting, then it's not a very good marriage now, is it?
Well, I I guess not.
So you see, there's nothing wrong here. We have a wonderful marriage. Don't we, darling?
Yes, we certainly do, darling.
Francesca, I hate to be rude, but if the little woman here doesn't get a good night's sleep, she wakes up cranky.
Crank.
I'm just going to get right out of your way. And Mrs. Tripper, I want to thank you for being so understanding.
You're so welcome, my dear. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, and nighty-night, Francesca.
Oh, and Jack, I want you to know that now that I've seen for myself, I'm not going to give you any more trouble.
Well, I'm glad you understand that I'm a one-woman man.
Lovey ducks. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh, and you must be Francesca. I'm Jack's wife, Terry Tripper.
Jack's wife, Terry, but what about Jack's wife, Dominique?
Who?
Dominique! You remember Dominique?
Yes, dear. Did you call me Dominique?
Look who's here, Dominique. Terry. Say hi to Terry.
Ah, hello, Terry. It's very nice to see you again. Isn't it?
It's very nice to see Terry.
Nice. What am I
I'm serious. I mean, we're mature adults, and I mean, if my first wife and my second wife can't be friends, then what the heck?
If you say so.
And I do. Good night, French.
So,
Daddy.
Mommy.
Tripper, I have had chefs take things from my kitchen before, but my daughter?
Daddy.
Quiet, I'll get to you later.
I don't mind, ladies first.
No, I can explain everything. It's very simple. I just came here to meet his wife.
His wife? Who's his wife?
They are.
And you wanted to add my daughter to your collection? Thank God Felipe told me where you were.
Felipe?
Yes.
Felipe? How could you bring him here?
It was easy. We took the Santa Monica Freeway to the Sentinel.
And as for you, my spicy little meatball, I have a very good mind to take you out of that fancy private school and let you work for a living.
You wouldn't.
And Tripper, in spite of all this, I'm going to let you work for a living too.
Thank you.
Only not for me. You're fired.
Oh, no. Where will you ever find another chef?
Francesca, let's go.
Mr. Angelino, may I try to explain?
Forget it, Jack. If he doesn't care that you tried to save his life.
Save my life?
Go on. It's your life. What's left of it?
All right, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about cardiac arrest.
Oh, you're nuts. I'm as healthy as a horse.
And as big as one, too. About 15 pounds overweight, I'd say.
Prime candidate for a heart attack.
Me?
Yeah. And Jack was so very concerned for you that he had Francesca come right on over here so she could learn CPR.
From a chef?
No, from a nurse.
A nurse?
Terry Alden, registered nurse. I bet your arteries are saturated with fats.
For shame.
Oh, Jane.
This whole thing is your fault. I'm not going to fire Tripper. I'm going to fire you.
Mr. Angelino, I think it's bad for your blood pressure to fire anybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jefe, you should listen to him. This is such a good man. Well, this has really been such a fun fiesta. Let's do it again soon.
As for you, young lady,
Yes, Daddy?
get me to a doctor.
Yes, sir.
Remind me to yell at you when I'm feeling better.
Terry, you were wonderful.
Oh, thanks. It was nothing.
Oh, wait. I just thought of another problem.
Oh, no, what problem?
Gee. I don't know which Mrs. Tripper I ought to spend the night with. Now, before you say anything, listen, you should discuss this and not fight over me. Just make it fair. Okay, I don't know. What do you want to do? Draw straws, flip a coin, make it a Susan B. Anthony coin, if you want. But, you know, it's funny that the two of you would want to fight over a guy like me because... Hey, that's all right. I'm not that desperate. You know, I can get a date anytime I want. Do you like Chinese food? Hey, don't say you're gonna get it if you're not gonna get it, because I end up getting it. Now I'm getting it. I got it.
Hi, Jack. It's Terry here.
Hey, Terry.
Mr. Furley, what's up?
Oh, Terry, I just wanted to thank you for teaching us that CPR. Sure did come in handy.
Oh, what happened? Tell us.
Well, I was down at the Regal Beagle, and this chick started giving me the eye.
Really?
Well, what are you so surprised about? It happens more often than you think. Anyway, one thing led to another, and we wound up back at my place. So I decided to teach her CPR.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, you would have been proud of me. I put my arm around her and I squeezed.
Mr. Furley,
Don't worry, I never took my eye off her chest. And then I pressed my lips firmly against hers.
Mr. Furley.
All the time, keeping an even rhythm. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000.
Look, Mr. Furley.
Then I started blowing in her ear.
That's not how you do CPR.
She didn't know that.
Wowee, look at you.
I just did.
Jack, you got a big date?
With a little luck, Larry's taking me to check out a new singles bar. Hooah.
You guys got all the luck. You don't have to just sit here and wait for the phone to ring.
Is that what you're doing?
Personally, I don't care if anybody calls or not. I'll get it! I'll get it!
I can pick it up.
Get it, Jack! I can get it! Let me get this phone. Hello! Oh, hi, it's you. Yeah, Larry, sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell him. Bye. Hey, Jack! Larry wants me to tell you that he's going to be a little bit late getting down here.
Hey, Janet, you shouldn't be stuck here at home. Why don't you just pick up the phone and call somebody?
What do you mean? Call up a man and ask him out? He'd think I was desperate.
No. He'll just think you're after his body. No, I'm only kidding. So you don't want to call, okay? Why don't you, go down to the Regal Beagle? There are a lot of single guys there.
To pick up a guy?
No, Janet, to mingle. That's how you meet guys. Look, you just mingle, Hi. Did I bump you? Oh, excusez-moi. My name is Janet Wood. What's yours? Ow.
That is ridiculous.
Well, it always works on me.
Anything works on you. You know, Jack, there is this one guy that I'd kind of like to meet. It's that new bartender down at the Beagle.
Oh, that guy, Bob?
Yeah, Bob.
Well, look, if you like him, why don't you go on down to the Beagle and start talking to him and then casually ask him out?
Jack, I am not going to ask a man out, and that's final.
Okay, forget it. I'm not going to say another word, all right?
Thank you. Please don't.
Sorry I'm late, but my blow dryer shorted out and I had to dry my hair in the clothes dryer.
What?
Yeah, works great, but it sure gets you dizzy.
Well, that explains a lot. Will you sit here? I'm trying to convince Janet that it's okay for her to ask a guy out.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, it's okay, Janet. You don't have to be embarrassed in front of me. It's no crime to be desperate.
What did I tell you?
Would you stop kidding around? Janet really thinks that a woman shouldn't ask a guy out.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm going to have to go along with the little woman on that one.
See? The little woman.
The whole idea is ridiculous. Do fish go angling for the fishermen?
Who you calling a fish?
Now, look, besides, women start asking men out, and next thing you know, they'll decide where they want to go and how much to spend.
And pretty soon they're going to want the right to vote.
Exactly. All right, look, you have your little joke, but that's the way the world is. I mean, the man makes the choice, not the woman.
Oh, really, Larry? Well, in that case, you had just better keep your eyes on this woman. Because I'm going to go down to the Regal Beagle, and I'm going to get a date with that bartender if I have to drag him out of there myself. Oh, Jack!
Me? Excuse me.
Jack! Please don't tell anybody about this.
Why?
Oh, I just feel kind of silly.
Okay. Boy, I hope you get a date soon. You really are tense. Look at all that tension.
We get going. I mean, all the live ones are going to be taken. Let's go.
Move.
Hi, guys.
Bye.
Wait a sec. Where's Janet?
Oh, she's in the bedroom getting ready.
She's in the bedroom getting ready to go down to the Beagle to unwind. She's really tense and she has to relax.
Oh, poor Janet.
But don't say anything about that to her, will you, Terry? Come on, Larry. Moving out. Moving.
Terry, hi. I didn't even hear you come in.
Hi, Janet. Hey, Jack said that you were going down to the Beagle. Do you mind if I tag along?
Oh, well, actually, I...
Wait, let's go.
Oh, no, Terry.
Yes, come on.
Wait, no, hang on a second.
Don't you worry about a thing. Janet, would you just relax?
That's easier said than done.
I understand. Jack told me why you're here.
He did?
Oops, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to mention it.
That big mouth.
Would you just forget Jack? Now, why don't we just sit here and relax and... Why do you keep looking at that bartender?
Because I'm thirsty.
Why don't you just go up there and tell him what you want?
You really think I should?
You'll never get what you want if you don't ask for it.
Right. You are right. I'll just get right on up there and do that. I'm going right up there. Hi, Bob.
Well, hi,
Janet.
Hi, Janet. So what's your pleasure?
What do you mean?
What do you want to drink?
Oh, right. What do I want to drink, right? 2 white wines. Well, they're not both for me. One's for my friend, my girlfriend. I have one. She's right. Terry, hi. She's right there. You could just put that right on my tab. That would be Janet Wood's tab. Janet.
Did you want anything else?
Who, me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes. There was this one small item. You know how sometimes a person likes another person?
Mm-hmm.
But they really don't know exactly how to tell the other person that they'd like to go out with them?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Oh. I knew this wasn't going to work. I should have never listened to her. See, my friend told me to come over and talk to you, and I'm real embarrassed.
Oh, now I understand.
You do?
Yeah, and you shouldn't be embarrassed. I mean, actually, I'm very flattered.
You are?
I am. I'll tell you what, you go back to the table, I'll bring the drinks over.
Okay. It's a date.
Well, did you get what you want?
I sure did.
Good.
Hi, girls.
Hi. Terry, this is Bob. He's very nice.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Oh, hi, Terry.
He's the bartender here.
Look, I'm through for the night and I'm starved. Do you know any good restaurants around here?
Well, actually, there's a real great one just down the street. Right, Terry?
Right. Oh, yeah, great Italian food.
Well, terrific. So how about you and I grab a bite, Terry?
Are you all right? Oh, yes, I'm fine. I never felt better.
Well, have some water.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what do you say, Terry?
Well, as long as you're a friend of Janet's, okay. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, please don't worry about me. You guys go right on ahead. I'm just fine.
If you say so. I'll see you home, Janet.
Yeah, home.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Janet, and thank you.
Janet. Well, how did it go tonight? Did you talk to Bob?
Yeah.
Did he ask for a date?
Yeah.
See, what did I tell you? Where'd you go?
To a movie?
All this time at a movie?
Well, then a long walk.
Ooh, that sounds romantic.
It might have been if I'd been with anybody.
Come again? I thought you had a date with Bob.
So did I.
What happened?
Hello, Esker.
Terry, I was asking Janet about Bob.
Oh, we had a fantastic time.
Well, that's not. Wait a minute. You mean you and Bob?
Yes.
Terry, Janet went down to the Regal Beagle because she wanted a date with Bob.
Oh, no. I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Jack told you.
No, I didn't.
Don't lie, Jack. Terry told me that you told her.
No, he didn't.
Wait a
Yes,
second,
he
wait a second. I
did.
think I know what the problem is. Janet, you told me not to tell anybody why you went down to the Beagle, so I told Terry you just went down there to relax. So when she told you that she knew, she really didn't know, only you didn't know that, and neither did she. You understand? Thank God. Excuse me, what about me? I deserve a hug because I straightened this mess out. Don't forget the kid here.
Uh-oh. I just remembered something.
Maybe I can help you forget. Maybe not.
Terry? What's the matter? Well, you see, I told Bob that I would go out with him again tomorrow night. Oh. But don't you worry about it. I'll just cancel it.
No, come on, don't be ridiculous. He's obviously interested in you, not me. Go out with him.
Janet, I couldn't do that.
Of course you could.
And you wouldn't mind?
Of course not.
Are you sure?
Don't be silly. Of course I'm sure.
Oh, good.
Do you believe that?
Believe what?
She's actually going to go out with him.
Janet, you told her to.
No, I didn't.
I heard you say that
Jack! I say a lot of things I don't mean. And I mean a lot of things that I don't say. And everything I say isn't always everything that I mean. You know what I mean?
No.
You know what your trouble is, Jack Tripper. You just don't understand women.
You.
I'm getting used to that.
Oh, boy, am I beat. Oh, and I've got that date with Bob tonight.
You must have stayed out too late on your date with Bob last night.
Oh, I don't even know what time it was when I came in.
Well, nobody's keeping track.
It must have been after 1.
1:25.
I didn't even notice. What's happening?
Nothing, just ha! I felt like going ha! You mind if I go ha when I feel like going ha?
Be my guest. You can even go if you want. Oh, hi, Larry.
Hi, Tara. Hey, how are my two favorite girls?
Oh, I'll bet I know. Last night, huh, Pumpkin? Listen, kid, I hate to break this to you, but there are some guys out there who only want one thing from a woman. Frankly, if I can't get it, I drop her.
What are you babbling about, Larry?
Bob, bartender. Turned out to be an animal, am I right?
Not even close, Larry. Bob was a perfect gentleman.
Maybe she doesn't like gentlemen.
Hey, Larry. Jocko, what happened to you last night? I turned around, suddenly you're gone. Well, you were having such a good time, I just figured...
Was my little buddy jealous? You should have stuck around. You know, I'm telling you, you shouldn't give up so easy. You would have met somebody.
I did.
If you wait, eventually they all flock. You did?
Yeah. Donna, the tall blonde with the...
I remember them. Her.
Anyway, I'm going to see her again tonight. How'd you do?
Oh, great. I stayed to the end. I closed the place. You missed all the fun. I had a ball, a real ball.
You struck out, huh?
I like the way I put it better.
You're a real downer, Jack.
Jack,
Listen, I'm in a hurry. I want to shave before Donna gets here.
this is really important. When Janet goes, ha, does that mean that she's angry?
Well, that depends. How many teeth we're showing?
What?
We'll see. If she goes, with no teeth, it's nothing. But if she goes, ha, look out. She's really mad.
I wonder what she's mad about.
Well, Terry, she's mad at you for going out with Bob tonight.
But she told me to go out with him.
And you believed her?
Of course.
Terry, you know what your problem is? You don't understand women. You see, Terry...
What I see is that Janet's angry at me, and I've got to do something to patch things up. Oh, and I think I know how.
Good. Just remember, keep your eyes on her teeth.
Teeth.
Oh, look, if that's Donna, tell her I'll be out in a moment, all
Oh,
right?
all right. Oh, hiya, Bob. Come on in.
Hi, Terry. Listen, I got a great night lined up. There's a new jazz group down at the Funky Fox.
I can't go. I got a call from the hospital.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I understand.
Oh, but wait. I have the most incredible idea. I know the most wonderful girl, and she loves jazz. And by some strange coincidence, she just happens to be free tonight.
I don't know.
She's beautiful.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Why don't you just sit down there and relax, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Oh, do you need to get ready for your date? I'll get out of your way.
No, stay. I'm not going out with Bob after all.
Oh, did he break the date?
No, I did.
Did you really?
But that's not the very best part. You see, I told Bob that I couldn't go out with him and that you'd be thrilled to. So it's all set. You have a date with Bob tonight.
You fixed me up without even asking me first?
Yeah, aren't you surprised?
And you went and told him that I would be thrilled?
Yeah.
Do I look thrilled? Terry, I can get my own dates anytime I want, thank you very much.
Well, you couldn't get one last night. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? You're absolutely right. Of course I couldn't get my own date last night, not with you throwing yourself at him.
Throwing myself at him?
Yeah.
Well, I have just one thing to say to that.
What?
I'll tell you when I think of it.
Hi, gorgeous. I thought you were someone else.
I hope so.
Bob, right? I'm Jack Tripper. I share the apartment here. Sit down, please. So, waiting for your date, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So where are you going tonight? Excuse me. Look, I sound like a worried father, don't I?
Yeah.
So where are you going tonight?
A local club. We won't be out late, sir.
I did it again, didn't I? Well, I better go see how Terry's. Excuse me, son. Terry?
Come in.
Bob's waiting. You playing hard to get?
That'll be the day.
Janet.
What?
I just thought of what it was that I wanted to tell you.
What? Well, the same to you, Missy.
Hey, aren't you girls afraid your faces may freeze like that? Remember how your mother used to tell you your face may freeze like that? Although it is rather chilly in here. Look, why don't you two just calmly discuss this like adults?
It's all her fault. My fault. How can it be my fault? I didn't steal anybody's
You have to get the doorbell, but keep talking. That's the way. Talk it out. Sanely, rationally. Good. I'll get the door. The girls are having a chat. Donna, come in. You look great. All set for the big night?
You bet.
Bob, this is Donna.
Hi.
Hi.
What's that yelling?
Oh, it's nothing serious. It's just my roommates trying to kill each other. You don't have to stand here. Have a...
Oh. Boy, was Terry right about you. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I don't think so.
Do you ever go to the Regal Beagle?
Well, sometimes. You work there, right?
Yeah, part-time as a bartender.
Oh, yeah. You make a dynamite pink lady.
Well, only for dynamite ladies.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, that's better. That's better. Now, why don't you both say you're sorry and make up?
I can't be sorry, Jack, because I didn't steal anybody's date.
She didn't mean that.
Yes, I did, Jack Tripper. I would never stoop that low. You don't have to stoop, Shorty. Shorty? Well, I've never been so insulted.
Terry, say you're sorry.
Fat chance.
Oh, come on. You can be bigger than her.
I am. She did it again. Oh, she did it.
I get it.
What's so funny? Jack, stop laughing and tell us what is so funny.
You two, the act you're putting on. Oh, you really had me going. I actually believe the two of you were angry at each other.
What?
How could I ever think that two good friends like you would ever fight over a guy you hardly even know? It sounds so real. You stole my date. Listen, Shorty.
Well, yeah, well.
Listen, I gotta ask you one thing. When did you guys find time to rehearse all this?
We didn't rehearse it. No. We were just making it up as we went along.
I knew it.
Oh, gosh, Terry, we sure had him going there, didn't we?
We sure did.
How could I ever think that you'd get that upset over one lousy date? Donna. Donna, where are you going?
Out with Bob. Maybe another time, Jack, all right?
Yeah, we gotta hurry. We're gonna be late for the show. And Terry, thank you for fixing me up with a great girl.
You fixed him up with Donna?
No, I just was...
She was my date.
Jack, come on, calm down. I mean, it's just a date.
She's not just a date.
Oh, come on, Jackie Poo. You hardly know this girl.
I know enough.
How can you get so upset over one lousy date?
She's not a lousy date. She's my date. Oh, Donna, that makes me so happy. You know, I thought I'd never see you again. This is terrific. Okay, tomorrow night at 8. And Donna, bless you. Donna.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Donna.
What's the matter, Jack? You still upset about that girl?
Yeah, I'll never see her again.
Oh. Well, is there anything we can do to cheer you up?
I don't know.
How about maybe a massage?
Well, might help a little.
You take the neck, I'll take the drumstick.
Divide me up any way you like. Oh, yes, indeed. That's wonderful. Oh, I'll save your place, Janet.
Hello. How's that?
It's too early to tell. Hurry up, Janet. Terry's getting ahead of you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Who called?
Donna. She says that you should pick her up at 8:30 instead of 8.
No problem. Donna?
Oh, hi, Terry. I'll be with you in a second, okay?
Well. Things are looking up.
Why are you leaving?
That's good. I like that. Listen, cutie, are you alone?
Yes, and let's keep it that way, shall we?
Hey, Mike. I'll take a beer and I'll see what Terry wants. Hi, Terry.
Oh, hi, Jack.
How was the hospital today?
Oh, it was terrible. I mean, it was one thing after another. I mean, there were broken bones, transfusions, knife wounds. I mean, I have never seen so much gore in all my life.
Well, let me get you something to take your mind off all that. What do you have?
A Bloody Mary.
Drink. No, Barley. I'll take care of the ladies' drinks. Honey, just name your poison.
I will if you take it.
Wait a minute, is he a friend of yours?
I haven't had that bad of a day.
Thanks, fella, but the lady's with me.
Oh, what's your name?
Jack.
Shut up, Jack. Now, about that drink. Would you care to have that here or back at my place?
Okay, fella, listen, I try to be patient because you're drunk, but let's keep... Ow, 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 ow. Okay. What did you do that for? I was about ready to deck him when you butted in.
Oh, I knew that. I did. I just didn't want you to hurt that creep, that's all.
Oh, well, yeah, I can understand that. It probably was good you stepped in before I made my move. You know, nobody messes around with Jack Tripper, you know what I'm sorry, it's just, what's wrong with your tables in this place? Cindy!
Hi, Jack.
I thought I heard someone in here. What a happy surprise to see you.
Oh, well, thank you. I had to return Janet's sweater, and I decided to make some breakfast.
Ah, scrambled eggs.
Scrambled? They're sunny side up.
Do the eggs know that? Look at these poor things. Help, help, she's hurting us.
Okay. You make your own breakfast.
No, I just want some juice.
Oh, it's over. Oops!
You see, that's what I've missed around here is your oops.
Sorry, Jan.
Good morning.
Morning,
Jack,
Jan.
why don't you use a plate?
He just can't keep his hands off my cooking.
Hey, Cindy, thanks a lot for bringing my sweater back.
Oh, I hope I didn't stretch it. My arms are longer than yours.
Oh, yeah, you do have long arms.
How was your date last night, Janet?
Well, Jack, I'll tell you, it was an evening of pure magic.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I started out with a man, and he turned into an octopus.
How did he do that?
So, how was everything down at the Regal Beagle?
Oh, nothing much, kind of dull.
Hey, Jack, I can't get this open.
Mr. Muscle, hooah, at your service.
Hurry up, Jack. Good morning. Hi, Terry.
It'll take dynamite to open this thing. Anyway, marmalade's fattening, Janet.
Here you are.
Who asked you?
Well, since you don't like my laughing and you don't like my cooking, maybe you'll like my leaving, Jan.
Wait, what about your breakfast? Aren't you going to eat?
After you threw it in the garbage? No, thank you.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Sandy.
This marmalade is really good. Thanks for opening it, Terry.
Oh, it's nothing.
That's true after I loosen it up for you.
Just ignore him.
We missed you at the Beagle, Janet.
Ha! I was wondering when you would start gloating about last night.
I'm not gloating, Jack.
Oh, sure, Miss Bionic Wonder Woman here.
What? What happened down at the Beagle?
Is that all you can think about, Janet, is the Beagle? You know, there's a world out there filled with crises, conflicts, hate, inflation, and all you can think about is the Beagle? Sheesh.
What was that all about?
Me, I think.
Let's go see.
Jack!
Hey, Jack! Jack. How come you're so mad at Terry?
Mad at Terry? Hey, I'm not mad at Terry. Why would I? She's so sweet and so pretty and so strong.
Where is she?
Huh?
Hello, beautiful but dangerous. Mike, the bartender, told me all about it. I cannot believe that this tender, delicate little flower contains all that destructive force. So exciting.
You mind telling me what he's rambling about?
Absolutely nothing, Janet.
Nothing? You call it nothing when your own roommate demolishes a masher at the Beagle with those adorable little fingers?
You did? Well, Terry, why didn't you say something?
It was nothing.
What?
That's true.
The guy was defenseless. I mean, he had a drink in one hand
And Jack in the other.
What?
Yeah, old Jack here couldn't handle him, so Terry had to come to the rescue. Sorry, Jack, I didn't mean to laugh about it.
Larry, the guy was drunk. You expect me to hit a defenseless drunk?
No, not with your bodyguard around.
It's not funny, Larry.
I'm sorry.
That's it. Out. You're going.
I know it's not funny, but...
Take care. Out.
Can I come back when I stop laughing?
Out. Well, what were you waiting for?
What?
Why didn't you throw him out?
Oh, Jack, you're being ridiculous.
No, I'm not. She's the expert. She could have done it.
all I did was a simple self-defense trick. That's all, Jack.
A self-defense trick?
Yeah, all the nurses down at the night shift had to take a course so that they could defend themselves.
Oh, sure, against muggers.
And doctors.
Well, I'm gonna let the two of you work this one out for yourselves. I gotta get to work. Hey, Jack, you know what I think you ought to do?
What?
Get Terry to show you some of those self-defense tricks. Bye-bye.
Well, if you'd like, you know, I could teach you some of those moves.
Yeah, right, yeah, sure. You teach me, Terry. I was a boxer in the Navy.
It was just a thought, Jack.
Look, I don't need to learn any of these rinky-dink self-defense little tricks.
Fine.
Except maybe one.
Which one?
You know that one with the elbow you got the guy?
Yeah, that one. Okay. Hold your arm out. You grab 1, 2, left leg step in, you turn around.
Whoa! Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Can I learn that?
Okay.
Grab a hand like this and this.
2, left leg in. Turn
Over your
around
head and...
What happened? I tricked you. I twisted your arm around your back.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yeah. Now, your grip was too loose and you weren't holding me in the right place, okay? Now, you want to learn one more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Now, grab me around the waist.
I like it already.
No, I'm serious. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi! Of course, I took it easy. You know.
I like that. That was
Are
good.
you sure? Hurry up! Hurry up!
What are you waiting for? There's no time to lose!
Mr. Furley, what's the matter?
Oh, it's awful! Big guy, little guy! Bam, 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 bam! The nose, the eyes! This is awful! I can't look!
Mr. Furley, would you calm down and relax? Take deep breaths. You're not making any sense. Deep breaths.
That's it, that's it.
That's it. Calm down. Calm down. So it's calm, calm, calm.
Well?
Big eye, little eye! Bam, bam, bam! It's a ma! It's a ma!
Mother! Terry, watch it. I'll take care of it. Hey!
want you punks not to mess around with us law-abiding citizens. We're fighting back.
He's got a gun, Jack.
Oh, my God. Here.
Terry, quick, call the cops.
Right.
I am the cops. Detective Bellows, Robbery Division. Thanks to you, the guy who just robbed the gas station got away. I'm taking you in.
What? Don't worry, officer. I got him covered.
I'm not a criminal. Let me out of here. This is a gross miscarriage of justice. Is that even... Hi. Come here often?
Butt me.
Butt me? Butt?
Oh. I'm Big Eddie.
How do you do? I'm Little Jack. Sorry, I don't mean to cough in your face and spread germs. I'll tell you what. Why don't I stand in the no smoking section over here?
You're standing in his spot, my man.
Terribly sorry. Excuse me.
Now you're standing in his spot.
Didn't see him. Excuse me.
Now you're in his spot.
So what? I can handle him.
He's holding it for me.
Gotcha.
Hey, you really like that spot? You can have it.
Well, thank you.
For a price. That watch ought to do it.
My watch?
Hand it over, new boy.
Well, you see, this cost me, it's got a little sentiment.
Oh!
That's it's just...
Oh! You ain't gonna haggle with me, are you?
No. Here you are. Keep the change. Excuse me for 1 minute, will you, fellas? Nothing personal.
Help! Robbery! Get me out of here! Help!
Keep it down.
Listen, you got to get me out of here. I don't belong here.
Should have thought of that before you beat up Officer Bellows and took away his gun.
Listen, fellas.
Hey, Big Eddie, here's your watch. I wound it for you. Did you really beat up that big cop?
Who, me?
Well, he made me mad. Made him mad. You understand?
Don't talk to me. Butt me. You know, you call this a cigarette? It's so weak it caught me off guard. All right. Now we're going to lay down some ground rules, you understand? First, this is the ground, right?
Whatever you say.
Okay. Gum me.
Gum me? Listen, gum. Gum the man. Gum the man. Make it fast, man.
Are you really going to book that guy, Tripper?
You bet. He's gonna do time for what he did to me.
Now, that's just your temper talking. He's not a criminal. He just made a mistake.
He interfered with an officer and helped a criminal escape. I'm throwing a book at him.
Right this way, Mr. Furley. We're here for Jack Tripper.
I demand a habeas venus and a corpus delinquent.
What?
Or vice versa.
Can we help you, lady?
May we see Jack?
Just for a few minutes. He's down there.
Thank you.
I'll go, Terry. This may not be a pretty sight.
You're not going to keep him locked up, are you?
Talk to him.
You're not going to keep him locked up, are you?
Sit down and shut up! Is that as fast as you can move? Jack, what do you want?
Jack, prison has changed you. You've become so mean and hard.
Mr. Furley, what are you doing here?
I came to help.
That's wonderful. How do you feel? Shh.
We don't want the bulls to hear, so talk without moving your lips. The way I am.
What's up?
What?
What's up?
Oh. We're trying to get you out of here.
What?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, we're trying to get you out of here. It doesn't look very good.
Say, is he your lawyer?
No, he's my landlord.
Oh, either way, you're in trouble.
Hey, do you mind? This is confidential. So why don't you just buzz off?
Buzz off? Is he talking to me?
You're just lucky you're behind those bars, fella.
Take it easy, Big Eddie.
What are you in for, anyway?
Oh, nothing much. I threw my landlord out the window.
I'll visit you every week, Jack.
Mr. Furley!
Officer, Jack didn't mean to hurt you.
No?
No. He just thought he was doing a good deed.
Regular Boy Scout, huh?
Oh, come on, Bellows. It sounds like the truth to me.
It is, and it's so hard to tell the difference between cops and crooks these days. I mean, without uniforms.
She's got a point, Bellows.
Well, it's very hard to say no to a pretty lady like you.
Oh.
Let me think about it.
Oh. Jack? Jack!
Hold it!
Well, gosh, aren't you all sweet?
Janet!
Oh, yeah, right. Look, Jack, I heard what happened. And don't worry, we can get you out of here right away.
How?
Well, the law says that they have either got to book you or release you.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So you have to stand up for your rights now, Jack. You see, if they haven't booked you by now, that means they don't have a case against you. So if you make enough noise, they are going to have to let you go.
You're right. And then I'll sue them for false arrest, wrongful imprisonment, and unreasonable cruelty. I can make $1 million.
Oh, Jack, now you're talking.
You bet I am. I'm tired of being pushed around.
Good for you.
Officer Bellows, here.
Terry, you stay out of it. I can handle this. Bellows! This is a phony rap and you know it.
Take it easy, Tripper.
Don't tell me what to do. I know my rights.
No, son, just cool it.
You cool it, Flatfoot.
Flatfoot?
Look, book me or release me. You hear me, goons?
I hear you.
Book him.
Book it?
You heard him.
Come on, big mouth.
But you promised to let him go.
He what?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. He was going to release you.
He was going to release? Thanks a lot, Janet.
I'm so sorry, Jack. Officer, please. This isn't his fault. No, this is entirely my fault. You see, sometimes I have a very big mouth.
She's right. She has a very big mouth.
Book him.
Don't put that on me. That just slipped right out.
That's it. I'll have a record. I'm finished. No one will hire me. My career is down the drain.
I know.
What's so funny?
I just thought of something.
What?
They're gonna get a big kick out of this downtown.
Why?
Well, when they find out that a little pipsqueak like that beat you up.
Wait a minute, I'm not a little pipsqueak. I mean, I admit that my voice rises when I get
That's
excited.
right. This little pipsqueak beat up that big gorilla. I saw the whole thing, pal.
Terry, she loves to exaggerate.
What's the matter, Jack? You laid him out like an old blanket.
Terry.
When the other cops hear about this, they are going to razz him like crazy. But you'll get used to it after a while.
No, she's right. She's right. I'm guilty. I confess I did it. A little pipsqueak like me destroyed an Incredible Hulk like yourself.
I wouldn't say destroyed.
Oh, I would. I laid you out like an old blanket.
This ain't gonna look too good for you, Bellows.
Well, the kid came at me from behind.
No, actually, I was facing you. Little me against big you.
You know, like David and Goliath?
Or Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah, Jack and...
You sure you want to do this, Bellows?
Well...
I deserve no mercy.
Look, Trevor.
I'll make it up to you. I'll tell everyone what I did.
Everyone?
Yes, I'll give a statement to the press apologizing for creaming you.
That won't be necessary. Since this is your first offense, I'm willing to let you go this time.
Thank you. Oh, that's wonderful.
You don't know how much I appreciate this. I really...
Just go before I change my mind.
Come on, girls. Come on. Let's go before the man changes his mind. Officer Bellows, I just want you to know that I will never, ever trouble you again. Go easy on her, officer. It's her first offense. No, look, I don't care what you say. I learned one thing today, and that is never get involved.
But, Jack,
No, from now on, I won't get burned if I mind my own business.
Well, I fixed the sink. All it needed was a couple of pipes.
Thanks, Mr. Furley.
Who are you? Oh, it's Jack! I didn't recognize you without your bars.
That's not funny, Mr. Furley.
How's everything going, Mr. Ex-Con?
Mr. Furley, he's not an ex-con, okay?
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind renting to an ex-con.
Well, that's what I told Big Eddie. In fact, he's coming over here to see you any minute now.
Big Eddie! You did! Get out of my way!
Jack, it's an emergency. You gotta help me.
Forget it.
Jack!
I'm sorry. I'm not getting involved, and that's that.
All right, thanks a lot, pal. I guess I'll just have to handle it myself.
Wait, Larry, wait, hang on a second. Larry, wait. Gosh, are you really in trouble?
Trouble? The worst?
Jack, he is your friend.
Forget it. I'm not getting involved with other people's problems, and that's it.
But, Jack, this is... Okay, Larry, I mean, if he won't help you, I will.
Nah, that'll only make things worse.
Why? Because I'm a woman?
Of course. Then I'd be stuck with 3 girls. You and the O'Donnell twins.
I'm the best man, which means I'm the chairman of the committee. And as chairman, I'm vetoing anything that requires a decompression chamber. What's your plan then, Chairman Jeff? Russell asked, crossing his arms. We go to Luger's. We eat 2 pounds of steak each. We go back to my place. We watch the 1986 World Series on the 108OP. We are in bed by 11:30. No subs. No mace. No destiny in the elevator. That's not a party. Jeff, that's a Tuesday. Adam protested. It's a Tuesday with a 2-pound steak. Adam, Jeff corrected. In the world of engagement, that's a victory lap. I'm with Russell, Adam said, surprisingly firm. I want one night where I'm not rising executive with a messenger bag. I want one night of danger. Jeff sighed. Fine. We'll find a middle ground. We'll go to a place that has stakes and danger, like a Brooklyn bowling alley after midnight. Chapter 36, The Board Game Betrayal. It's just a friendly game of life, Jennifer said, setting up the board on the coffee table. No shouting, no crying, just fun. 2 hours later, the shouting had reached a level that was vibrating the high-def TV. "How are you a doctor?" Jeff yelled at Adam. "You don't even know where your own spleen is. I'm the construction worker, and I have 3 kids and a mortgage. This game is rigged. I have a cushy pad in my car. Jeff," Adam shouted back, moving his little blue plastic peg. "I'm living the dream. I just bought a yacht." "With what money?" Audrey demanded. "You've been in debt since the midlife crisis square. Jennifer, why are you letting him buy a yacht?" "Because we're a team," Jennifer chirped, though her eyes were twitching. "And my career as a supermodel pays for everything." "This is exactly like real life," Russell noted, leaning back with a martini. "The people who do nothing get the yachts, and the people who work the rainforest get the spleen problems. I love this game." The tension boiled over when Jeff landed on the taxes square. "I'm not paying," Jeff declared, throwing his paper money into the air. "Audrey, tell them I'm not paying. I've been carrying this family for 12 squares." "Jeff, it's a game," Audrey screamed. "And in the game, just like in real life, you never listen to the rules. You just want the 6-slice toaster." The board was flipped. The pegs were scattered. The blue light of the TV was the only thing left to calm them. "Next time," Jeff muttered, picking a plastic baby peg out of his beer, "we're playing poker. At least then I know when I'm being lied to." Chapter 37, The Domesticity Trap. Russell was standing in the middle of his living room, staring at a floral pattern throw pillow that had appeared on his Italian leather sofa. "Tiffany," he called out, "there's a plant growing on my couch." Tiffany walked in, holding a scented candle. "It's a pillow, Russell. It adds warmth. And this candle is ocean breeze. It masks the smell of burger grease and desperation." Russell felt a cold shiver run down his spine. He looked around. His black satin arrow wasn't just ending, it was being buried under a layer of potpourri. "I'm a predator, Tiffany," Russell said, trying to regain his edge. "Predators don't need ocean breeze. We need the scent of the hunt, the aroma of a penthouse victory. The only thing you're hunting for is your cholesterol medication, Russell," Tiffany said, kissing him on the cheek. "Now, help me move the coffee table. Soren the photographer says we need more natural agony in the lighting." Russell looked at the ocean breeze candle. He looked at the floral pillow. Then he looked at Tiffany. "Shazam," he whispered, picking up the table. In the end, the rules of engagement in New York City were simple. The game never ends. The bill always comes due. And if you're lucky, you'll find someone who's willing to watch a load-if world with you as long as you have the hide-if heart to match. The Alchemist of Inglewood, Crash and Burn. A novel by Gemini. Prologue the specimen vault. Washington, D.C. was a city built on the weight of secrets, but few rooms were as heavy or as silent as the specimen vault. Tucked deep within the bowels of a high-security government facility, the vault didn't house gold bars or classified military dossiers. It held failures, thousands of them, each one a testament to an ambition that had overreached, a dream that had turned into a crime. Kelly Harris, a forensic expert with the U.S. Secret Service, stepped into the room. The air was meticulously climate-controlled, chilly, sterile, and redolent with the faint, sharp tang of old paper and chemical solvents. Along the walls, rows of gunmetal gray filing cabinets stood like silent sentinels. Every drawer was a meticulous catalog of greed, containing the fingerprints of the world's most notorious counterfeiters. She pulled open a drawer and retrieved a folder labeled strain H2, H38. Inside lay a Benjamin Franklin $100 bill that, to the naked eye, was a masterpiece of deception. Most of them are amateurs, Kelly whispered, her breath hitching in the cold air. They use desktop scanners and cheap bond paper. You can feel the lie before you even see it. The paper is too thick, the ink too flat. But this bill was different. She laid it under the computerized enlargement lens, and the screen above flickered to life. Under intense magnification, the crisp, noble lines of Franklin's portrait began to dissolve into a chaotic sea of microscopic dots, the unmistakable, jagged signature of a high-end inkjet printer. Yet, the paper was an enigma. It didn't have the stiff, starchy feel of traditional wood pulp paper. It had a certain give, a certain soul. Who are you? She wondered aloud, her finger tracing the tiny, static plate numbers H2 and H38. In a rare moment of hubris, or perhaps just a quirk of his digital master file, the counterfeiter had never changed them. He had left a digital thumbprint on millions of dollars. She didn't know his name yet. She didn't know about the quiet townhouse in Lawndale or the silver Aston Martin parked in a garage that smelled of Aquanet hairspray. She only knew that somewhere in the sprawling labyrinth of Los Angeles, there was a man who had reverse engineered the American dream. And for now, he was winning. Chapter 1, The Inglewood Blueprint. Albert Talton didn't consider himself a criminal. In his own mind, he was an engineer genius who had simply been denied a legitimate laboratory. Growing up in Inglewood, California, during the late 70s and 80s, Albert learned the rhythm of the streets before he learned the laws of the land. Inglewood was a landscape of stark contrasts, swaying palm trees and golden sunshine masking a grit that could swallow a young man's future in an afternoon. People called it Inglewood, always up to no good, a rhyme that felt more like a prophecy than a joke. It was a place where the police sirens provided a nightly soundtrack to dreams that often ended at the street corner, and where the scent of jasmine often mingled with the acrid stench of exhaust fumes from the 405. While other kids were joining gangs for protection or dreaming of the NBA for escape, Albert was taking things apart. His bedroom was a graveyard of broken electronics. By 12, he could bypass the complex circuitry of a salvaged television. By 15, he was obsessed with the physics of sound. He didn't read fiction. He spent his afternoons at the public library poring over electronics manuals and physics textbooks, trying to understand the why behind the how. He saw patterns where others saw chaos, and he heard music in the hum of a capacitor. Albert, why you got all that junk on the floor again? His girlfriend, Allison Sewell, would ask years later. The question had been a constant refrain in his life, from his mother to his teachers. It's not junk, Al. It's a puzzle, Albert would reply, his eyes never leaving the copper guts of a speaker. He recalled the first time he heard a Bose radio. The depth of the bass coming from such a small enclosure seemed like magic. Albert didn't want to buy one. He wanted to own the secret. He studied schematics in tech journals, bought a used uni just to gut it, and analyzed the resonance of the casing and the positioning of the magnets. Within a week, he'd built a set of car speakers from scratch that made the neighborhood windows rattle. He understood that excellence wasn't just about the parts. It was about how the parts whispered to each other. He had the gift. He could look at a finished product and see the ghost of the man who designed it. He could reverse engineer the world. But talent without a legitimate outlet is a volatile thing. Albert enrolled in electrical engineering after high school, but the slow, theoretical pace of academia felt like a cage. He wanted results. He wanted the life he saw in the hills, the fast cars, the expensive watches, the effortless respect. Hustling became his true major. The dirt, as his circle called it, started small. A forged check, a clever bank fraud. It was easy money for a man who could manipulate paper and perception. But the system had teeth. In the 90s, the law caught him. Then again in 2001, prison was supposed to be a deterrent, but for Albert, it was a master class. He watched the other inmates, listened to their failures, and realized their mistake. They were too loud. They were too messy. They lacked the engineering mindset. When he walked out of the prison gates into Thousandfur at 41 years old, he had a record, no degree, and a job at a local body shop. He spent his days sanding down fenders, breathing in the toxic dust of Bondo and industrial primer. It was honest work, and for a few months, he tried to believe it was enough. He tried to ignore the itch in his brain that told him he was meant for more than the smell of lacquer and the grease under his fingernails. Until the day the bill arrived. Chapter 2. The Body Shop Epiphany. It was a sweltering Tuesday in the shop. The air was thick with the smell of lacquer and sweat, a humid soup that made every movement feel heavy. Albert's boss, a man whose skin looked like weathered upholstery and who smelled eternally of stale cigarettes, walked in holding a $20 bill between two greasy fingers. "Look at this, Albert," the boss said, tossing the bill onto a metal workbench. "Some punk tried to pass this in the register. It's a fake, a damn bad one." Albert picked it up. He didn't need a magnifying glass to see the flaws. To his practiced eye, it was an insult to the art of deception. The colors were muddy, as if the printer had been running low on cyan and the operator hadn't cared. The paper was stiff and lifeless, like construction paper or a cheap flyer for a car wash. The watermark of Andrew Jackson looked more like a cartoon character than a president skeletal caricature that wouldn't fool a blind man. "I could do this better," Albert said. It wasn't an arrogant boast. It was a cold, technical assessment of a failed engineering project. The boss laughed, a dry, hacking sound that ended in a cough. "Yeah, well, don't do it on my time. Get back to that Camry. The customer wants the fender matched by 5. Albert didn't laugh. He didn't even look back at the Camry. He stared at the bill. The U.S. government spent billions on security features optically variable ink, microprinting, polyester security threads, intaglio printing that gave the bills their distinctive raised feel. They thought they had built a fortress around their currency, a digital and physical wall that no one could scale. To Albert, it wasn't a fortress. It was just another Bose speaker. It was a system of variables that could be isolated, analyzed, and replicated, and he was going to take it apart. That night, he didn't go to the bars or the clubs. He went to a local electronics store. He didn't buy a printing press or engraved steel plates. He didn't look for black market suppliers. He bought an all-in-one HP printer, a scanner, and a basic PC. Total investment, less than $200. He set up his laboratory in a back room of his modest home. The initial results were humbling. The printer only saw the surface. It couldn't replicate what was inside the paper. The colors shifted when he scanned them, and the fine lines blurred into a mess of pixels. But Albert was a man of infinite, obsessive patience. He began to experiment, turning his home into a temple of trial and error, his nights consumed by the flickering glow of the monitor. Chapter 3, The Alchemy of the Inkjet. The secret, Albert realized after weeks of staring at genuine bills under a microscope, wasn't the ink. The ink was just the costume. The secret was the canvas. Genuine U.S. currency is 75% cotton and 25% linen. It's not paper, it's cloth. That's why it survives a trip through the washing machine. It has a specific tensile strength, a specific way it reflects light, and a specific snap when flicked between the fingers. Albert went to every office supply store in the county, buying reams of parchment, vellum, and bond paper. He tried resume paper, heavy cardstock, even silk blend stationery. None of it felt right. Then he looked at a piece of recycled newsprint. It was thin, porous, and had a familiar, slightly rough texture. It felt organic. He had a radical idea. If he printed the front of the bill on one sheet and the back on another, he could sandwich the security features in the middle. He would build the bill from the inside out, just like a high-end speaker cabinet. Using high-end graphic software, he spent hundreds of hours cleaning up the digital scan of a $100 bill. He used the healing tools to remove every imperfection, every stray dot of ink. He sharpened the lines of the Treasury seal until they were razor sharp. On the inside of the front sheet, he printed a faint, mirrored image of the Benjamin Franklin watermark. Beside it, he printed a thin, gray line to simulate the security thread, adding the tiny, microscopic USA 100 text that only the diligent would look for. He applied a surgical layer of glue not too thick, or the paper would buckle, not too thin, or it would delaminate and press the two sheets together. When he held the bill up to his desk lamp, his heart skipped a beat. The watermark shimmered from within the paper, subtle and haunting. The thread appeared exactly where it was supposed to be, a dark spine running through the heart of the bill. "I got you," he whispered to the empty room. "You're not so tough." But there was still the pen. Every clerk in LA used an iodine-based counterfeit detection pen. On wood-based paper, the iodine reacted with the starch, turning a dark, bruised black. On cotton-based currency, which lacked starch, it stayed yellow or amber. Albert's newsprint failed every test. It turned black as coal the moment the tip touched the surface. He spent weeks in his garage, surrounded by a chemistry set of household cleaners, bleach, ammonia, vinegar, floor wax. Nothing worked. He tried soaking the paper in gelatin in cornstarch-free spray. Each failure only sharpened his focus. Then he noticed a can of his girlfriend's hairspray sitting on the bathroom counter. It was a desperate whim, born of exhaustion. He sprayed a finished bill with a light coat of white rain. It didn't work. The bill smelled like a floral shop and felt tacky. He tried Suave. Too sticky. Then he tried Aquanet. The iconic blue can held the magic. The specific chemical polymers in Aquanet created a microscopic, non-reactive barrier that prevented the iodine from reacting with the wood fibers in the newsprint. When Albert swiped the pen across an Aquanet-treated bill, the mark remained a perfect, innocent amber. He took his first Benjamin to a convenience store at dusk. His hands didn't shake. He bought a soda and a pack of gum, the most mundane transaction possible. The teenager behind the counter, bored and distracted by a girl on his phone, pulled out the pen and swiped Franklin's forehead. The mark stayed orange. The kid handed Albert $94 in genuine change. Albert walked out into the cool evening air, his mind racing. He hadn't just made money, he had cracked the code of the United States Treasury. He was a modern-day alchemist, turning leaden newsprint into gold. The body shop was a ghost. The 9 to 5 was a lie. Albert Talton was now the master of his own private mint. Chapter 4, The Architects of the Round Table. Albert was an engineer, not a salesman. He understood the how, but he was wary of the who. He knew that the biggest risk in counterfeiting was the spend. A man spending his own fake bills was a man destined for a jail cell. To scale his operation, he needed a buffer. He needed a pyramid that would shield him from the street. He started with David Goldberg. Goldberg was an old friend, a man who liked doing dirt, but lacked the technical discipline to do it well. He was the kind of man who would get rich and then tell everyone about it. Albert knew he had to keep Goldberg on a short leash. One afternoon, Goldberg dropped by Albert's for a game of chess, a weekly tradition that provided a convenient cover. "Hey, Al, you cooking something?" Goldberg asked, sniffing the air as he walked into the townhouse. "Smells like a hair salon in here. You got a side hustle I don't know about?" Albert didn't answer. He led him into the kitchen. He opened the oven door. Lined up on the racks, like rows of green cookies, were dozens of $100 bills drying under the low, constant heat of the pilot light. Goldberg's jaw dropped so far it looked painful. "Albert, are those better than the real thing, Dave?" Albert said with a cocky, quiet grin. "I've spent them. They pass the pen. I'll pay you $60 an hour to help me glue and trim them. Or you want to keep working for the city?" Goldberg didn't even blink. "I'm in. Hell, I'm all the way in." Next, Albert recruited the brokers. He chose men he could trust, men who knew the weight of a secret. Troy Stroud was a connection from his time in the system, a man who knew the streets of L.A. like the veins in his own arm. He was a veteran of the hustle, a man who understood that silence was the most valuable currency of all. Paul McCory was closer a best friend since they were 17, someone Albert considered family. Albert convened a meeting in the living room of his new, comfortable townhouse in Lawndale. He had already moved up in the world, funded by his first few successful batches. The room was clean, modern, and gave no hint of the industry being born in the back rooms. "Here's the structure," Albert told them, tossing a thick, rubber-banded stack of hundreds onto the glass coffee table. "I'm the manufacturer. I sell to you, the brokers, for $15 a bill. You sell it down the line for 25 or 30. By the time it hits the street, the guys passing it are buying it for 50. The heat stays at the bottom. If a kid gets busted at a Target, he can't get me up because he doesn't even know I exist. He only knows his plug, and you are the only plugs he sees." It was a brilliant cell structure, mirrored after the most successful drug cartels. The money began to flow out of Lawndale like a slow-moving, invisible flood. In 2005, the Secret Service recorded only $8,000 of the H2, H3 strain. By 2006, the figure exploded to over $1 million. Albert began to enjoy the spoils. He was a man who appreciated the finer things, not for the status, but for the engineering. He bought a Mercedes-Benz for the weekends, a Range Rover for the daily grind, and then he sawed a silver Aston Martin, the kind of car that whispered success in every curve of its hand-beaten aluminum body. He paid for it in cash. Genuine, laundered cash, scrubbed clean through 1,000 small purchases. He was living the American dream, one inkjet drop at a time. He felt invincible. He was the alchemist, and his city was his kingdom. Chapter 5. The Blood Money Logistics. The expansion of the Talton network was as rapid as it was ruthless. By mid-2006, the townhouse in Lawndale wasn't just a home. It was a high-output manufacturing facility. Goldberg was no longer just an assistant. He was the foreman of a two-man assembly line, working 12-hour shifts while Albert obsessed over the digital masters. The distribution had seeped into the very fabric of Los Angeles crime. Troy Stroud had opened the gates to the gangs the streetwashers. These were young men, often no older than 16, who were given a packet of 1000s. Their job was simple and repetitive. Go to a shopping mall, enter a store, buy a pair of socks or a candle, and return with $90 in real currency. The mall is your office, Stroud would tell them, his voice echoing in dark parking garages. Keep the receipt. If anyone asks, you bought it for your mama, you take one note into each store. Never two. You hit the food court, you hit the department stores, you hit the kiosks, you get caught. You're just a kid with a bad bill you found at a bus stop. You mention my name, and you won't make it to your first court date. The gangs loved the product. It was cleaner than dope. It didn't smell. It didn't require scales. And the cops weren't looking for paper in the pockets of teenagers. They were looking for rocks in their socks. But with volume came the first tremors of trouble. In a small apartment in South Central, a young gang member named J-Rock got greedy. He tried to buy a PlayStation with 8 of Albert's hundreds at a Best Buy. The manager, a veteran of the retail wars, didn't use a pen. He looked at the serial numbers. They were identical. 1 second, let me check the back for the warranty, the manager said, his face a mask of corporate calm. J-Rock realized his mistake too late. He bolted for the door just as the mall security arrived. In the ensuing scramble, he dropped the bills. They ended up in a local police evidence locker, and within 48 hours, they were on a plane to Washington, D.C. Back in the specimen vault, Kelly Harris looked at the new batch. Identical serial numbers. H2, H38. This isn't a trickle anymore. She noted, this is a flood. Chapter 6, The Ghost in the Machine. The investigation into the H2, H38 note was a study in professional frustration. The Secret Service was the elite, the protectors of the currency and the presidency. but they were being outmaneuvered by a man with a Staples Rewards card and a penchant for hairspray. Matthew Mayo was a man of meticulous, almost painful detail. He spent his nights at the L.A. field office, surrounded by stacks of forensic reports from the specimen vault. He knew the chemical composition of the ink, the weight of the newsprint, and the specific dot gain of the printers used. He had become an expert in a shadow industry. "Look at this," Mayo said, pointing to the enlarged image of a fake 100 on his monitor. "He never changes the plate numbers, H2 and H38. In a real mint, these change with every plate. This guy, he's using a single digital master file. It's his signature. It's as if he's proud of it, or as if he thinks we're too stupid to notice." The agents were hitting walls at every turn. They would arrest a passer at a mall, usually a young man with a single fake bill and a pocket full of real change. "Where'd you get it, kid?" Mayo would ask, sitting in the sterile, airless interrogation room. "Found it on the street." "You found a $100 bill with the same serial number as the one we found on a guy in Chicago yesterday. That's quite a coincidence. Leonard, you should buy a lottery ticket." The kid would just shrug and ask for a lawyer. The gangs, the Crips, and Bloods had integrated the counterfeit cash into their drug operations. It was a cleaner product. You didn't have to worry about the D or rival gangs stealing your stash of coke. You just printed more paper. It was the ultimate drug, one that never ran out. But the sheer volume began to create ripples that couldn't be ignored. Retailers like Target and Walmart were reporting massive quarterly losses. The hot potato was being passed so fast that the economy was starting to feel the burn. The break the service needed didn't come from a high-tech surveillance operation. It came from a nervous man at an H&M in a suburban mall on January 14th, 2008. He tried to buy $1,000 worth of clothes using 10 H2 H38 bills. He was shaking, his eyes darting around the store. He didn't have the cold, street-hardened stare of a gang member. He was a regular guy, a father who had been lured in by the promise of easy money. In the interrogation room, Mayo leaned in close. "You're not a criminal. Leonard, you're a guy who made a mistake. Tell me who gave them to you, and maybe you don't spend your 60s in a federal bunk." The man cracked. He gave them a name that led to a mid-level dealer, which eventually led to Troy Stroud. Chapter 7, The Cat and the Mouse. Mayo and Toledo began shadowing Troy Stroud with the patience of hunters. They watched his white Range Rover glide through the sprawling streets of L.A. They saw him meeting with figures in parking lots. The exchange is quick, practiced, and professional. They convinced an informant to go undercover. "Stay calm," Mayo told him as he fitted the wire. "Just buy the product. Don't ask questions about the source." The informant met Stroud at a restaurant. Agents listened from a van nearby. Stroud was in a talkative mood. "See this 20 Stroud said, sliding a crisp bill across the table. "This is the new line. Nobody scrutinizes a 20. You can pass these at a taco stand, a gas station, a drive-thru. It's pure profit." Mayo's heart sank. A high-quality counterfeit 20 was a nightmare. If the printer moved to mass-producing 20s, they would never be able to stop the bleeding. A few days later, Mayo followed Stroud to a Popeye's chicken. He watched Stroud pull into the drive-thru. Acting on a hunch, Mayo jumped out of his car and ran into the restaurant. He flashed his badge at the manager. "Give me the bill that man just handed you." The manager handed over a $20 bill. Mayo felt it. It was slightly greasy. He held it up to the light, H2 and H38. "Give him his change," Mayo ordered. "Let him go." They had Stroud, but they didn't have the lab. They executed a sneak and peek warrant on Stroud's home entering while he was out to search without leaving a trace. They found no printers. Stroud was a broker, but he wasn't the alchemist. Then, the breakthrough. Stroud headed to Lawndale. Mayo followed him to a neat townhouse. He watched a man come out to meet Stroud. Middle-aged, well-groomed. Mayo checked the registration. One name came back, Albert Talton. Chapter 7, Trash and Rewards. It's public domain, Mayo reminded his team at 3:00 a.m. For the next several weeks, the Secret Service became the most overqualified garbage collectors in California. They would wait for Talton to put his trash on the curb, then whisk it away. The bags were a treasure trove. They found scraps of newsprint with Benjamin Franklin's eyes. They found hundreds of empty ink cartridges. But the most damning evidence was a receipt from Staples. He used his rewards card. Toledo laughed. He was so confident he was racking up points on the ink he used to print the money. The records showed Talton was buying thousands of dollars of ink every month. They moved their surveillance to a hotel directly across from his townhouse. They watched him through high-powered lenses. They saw Paul McCory arrive in his orange Mercedes. They saw David Goldberg carrying a red backpack heavy with paper. On April 30th, 2008, they watched Albert and McCory drive to Paper Mart. Mayo followed them inside. He saw Albert loading heavy bales of newsprint into the back of his car. "That's enough paper for $2 million, Mayo whispered into his radio. "He's gearing up for the biggest run of his life." Mayo wanted the whole organization. He waited until May 8th, when they knew all the key players were inside. Chapter 8, The Fall of the Mint. The morning of May 8th was crisp and sunny. In Lawndale, the suburban silence was suddenly shattered by the roar of engines and the crash of a battering ram. Secret Service, get down! The agents swarmed the townhouse. Albert Talton was in the hallway, caught between the kitchen and the bedroom. He saw Matthew Mayo, a man he had never seen before, but whose eyes told him the game was over. Albert didn't run. He slowly lowered himself to the carpet, his hands held high. The house was a factory. In the garage, sheets of bills were hanging on lines like laundry, the air thick with the scent of Aquanet. In the lab, 5 high-end printers were churning away. "You move the mouse," Mayo said, standing at the computer, "and there's Ben Franklin. He's been waiting for us, hasn't he, Albert?" Agents recovered $162,000 in finished notes and nearly $1.4 million in partials. It was the largest digital counterfeiting bust in the history of the Secret Service. In the interrogation room, Albert was strangely at peace. "I just looked at the bill and saw a puzzle. Agent Mayo, I solved it. You stole from every person who works a real job. Albert." Albert looked him in the eye, his cockiness still flickering. "I was just chasing the dream. Matt, I just found a better way to print the admission ticket." Chapter 9, The Specter of Justice. The courtroom in the U.S. Federal Courthouse in Los Angeles was a sanctuary of wood paneling and heavy silence, a stark contrast to the buzzing printers of Lawndale. Assistant U.S. Attorney Matt Jenkins stood before the bench, his eyes fixed on the man in the center of the storm. Albert Talton sat at the defense table, his hands folded. He wasn't the image of a broken man. Even in his prison-issue jumpsuit, there was a residual air of the engineer, the man who knew how things fit together. "Your Honor," Jenkins began, his voice echoing through the chamber. "The defendant didn't just manufacture counterfeit currency. He manufactured an economic contagion. He turned ordinary consumer technology into a weapon against the very foundation of our financial system. $7.2 million. That is not a hobby. That is a factory of lies. As the evidence was presented, the Aquanet cans, the bales of newsprint, the Staples reward card records the gallery watched in a mixture of awe and disgust. Goldberg, having already confessed, sat in the witness stand, his voice barely a whisper. "I just did what he told me," Goldberg said, avoiding Albert's gaze. He was the one who figured out the hairspray. He was the one who cleaned up the scans. I glued the sheets together." Albert didn't flinch. When it was his turn to speak, he didn't offer a tearful apology. He spoke of the process. He spoke of the challenge. "I saw something that could be improved," Albert told the court, his tone analytical, almost proud. "The bills the government makes, they are just a puzzle. I solved that puzzle. I didn't think about the victims. I thought about the math." The judge, a man who had seen decades of greed pass through his court, leaned forward. "Mr. Talton, your intellect is not in question. Your character is. You chose to use your gifts to hollow out the pockets of people who couldn't afford a $100 loss. You treated the American economy as your private laboratory. The sentence was 9 years. For a financial crime, it was a hammer blow." As the bailiffs led him away, Albert caught a glimpse of Allison Sewell in the back row. Her face was a mask of grief and confusion. The Woodland Hills house was already under foreclosure. The Aston Martin had been towed to a government impound lot. Its silver paint dull under the smog of L.A. The 7 flat screens were being auctioned off to pay down federal restitution. The dream wasn't just over, it was being liquidated. Chapter 10, The Vanishing Point. The aftermath of the Talton bust was a slow, painful reckoning for his inner circle. Troy Stroud, the man who had facilitated the street washers, found himself facing a reality he couldn't hustle his way out of. His $1 million home was stripped of its luxury, the government taking every asset tied to the H2 H38 revenue. It's funny, Stroud told his lawyer as they stood in the empty marble foyer of his confiscated mansion. We thought we were printing money. Turns out we were just printing our own prison sentences. The Secret Service didn't stop with the arrests. Special Agent Matthew Mayo spent months tracking the remaining notes. They turned up in odd places. A casino in Las Vegas, a dry cleaner in Chicago, a vegetable market in Atlanta. The hot potato was still moving, burning hands long after the manufacturer was behind bars. In a small apartment in Woodland Hills, Allison Sewell sat among half-packed boxes. A life Albert had built for her had vanished like smoke. He always told me he was self-employed, she told a reporter months later, her voice bitter. He said he was an engineer. I guess he didn't lie. He engineered a way to ruin everything we had. Back at the field office, Mayo and Toledo were finally closing the file. The map with the red pins was gone, replaced by new investigations, new ghosts. You think he'll go straight when he gets out? Toledo asked, leaning against the door frame. Mayo looked at the final report on his desk. Men like Albert don't stop thinking. Chris, they just find new variables. They find new systems. The 9 years is just a pause in the calculation. Chapter 11, The Cold Calculus. Federal prison was a world of gray concrete and rigid solvents, metaphorically speaking. For Albert Talton, it was a sanctuary of thought. He spent his days in the prison library and his nights staring at the ceiling of his cell. He wasn't thinking about the past. He wasn't dwelling on the Aston Martin or the Aquanet. He was thinking about the future. He watched the news in the communal room. He saw the rise of digital banking, the birth of cryptocurrency, the transition to polymer banknotes in other countries. He saw a world that was moving away from paper and into the realm of the invisible. Encryption, Albert whispered to himself as he paced the yard. That's the new puzzle. His fingers would often twitch, an old habit from his days at the body shop and the lab. He would trace the seams of his prison uniform, analyzing the thread count, the durability, the factory of origin. His mind was a machine that couldn't be turned off. David Goldberg, serving his shorter sentence in another wing, saw Albert occasionally in the yard. He saw a man who looked less like a prisoner and more like a monk in deep meditation. He's not done. Goldberg told a guard one day he's just waiting for the world to catch up to his next idea. Chapter 12, The Forensic Ghosts. Back at the L.A. field office, Special Agent Matthew Mayo couldn't shake the feeling that the Talton case was a harbinger. He spent his weekends reviewing the spreadsheets of recovered H2, H38 notes. They were still coming in small amounts from mom and pop shops in the Midwest, a few hundred from a car wash in Miami. It's the longevity of the lie, Mayo said to Toledo over coffee. Albert didn't just print money. He printed a legacy. These notes will be in circulation for another decade. Someone's grandmother is going to find one in a birthday card 5 years from now and lose $50 she can't afford. Toledo nodded. We did our job. Matt, we got the source. We stopped the factory. But did we stop the idea? Mayo asked. He looked at a report about a new strain of counterfeit coming out of Eastern Europe. It was digital, high resolution, and used a similar double sheeting technique. Albert showed the world that you don't need $1 million press to challenge the Treasury. You just need a sense of engineering and a Staples Rewards card. In the specimen vault, Kelly Harris added the final box of Talton evidence to the archives. The room was cold, as always. She looked at the folder one last time. Under the microscope, the dots were still there, the digital signature of a man who thought he was smarter than the system. Chapter 13, The Next Blueprint. In the quiet of his cell, Albert Talton began to write. Not an apology, and not a memoir. He was drawing. He used a smuggled pencil to sketch complex diagrams on the back of his legal papers. They weren't bills. They were nodes, blocks, chains of data. He was reading everything he could about blockchain technology and digital ledgers. The problem with paper, Albert thought, his eyes bright in the dim light, is the physical evidence, the trash pulls, the Staples receipts, the hairspray smell. He realized that the next great reverse engineering project wouldn't happen in a garage in Lawndale. It would happen in the ether. When Allison Sewell visited him for the last time before their relationship finally succumbed to the distance, she asked him if he had learned his lesson. Albert looked at her through the plexiglass. He saw the way the light reflected off the surface, calculated the refractive index automatically. I learned that the world is changing, Al, he said quietly. I learned that money isn't a thing anymore. It's an idea, and ideas don't need newsprint. Allison walked away, knowing that the man she loved was gone, replaced by a machine that only knew how to solve puzzles. Albert watched her leave, then went back to his cell. He had 9 years to perfect the next formula, 9 years to study the seams of the universe. The alchemist wasn't defeated. He was just upgrading. Chapter 14, The Echo in the Streets. While Albert was deconstructing the financial universe in his mind, the streets of Los Angeles were still reverberating from his impact. Tyrell, a 17-year-old from Inglewood, was one of the last street washers to remain uncaptured. He sat on a bus, clutching a crumpled envelope that held the final 3 H to H38 notes he had ever received from Troy Stroud's network. He wasn't a gang member, just a kid with a sick mother and a talent for blending into crowds. He remembered the instructions. 1 note, 1 store, walk away. He entered a department store in a quiet corner of the San Fernando Valley, his heart hammered against his ribs like a trapped bird. He picked out a generic brand of baby formula, something sensible, something that wouldn't draw eyes. He walked to the register. The cashier, an older woman with tired eyes, took the $100 bill. She didn't use a pen. She held it to the light, checking for the watermark Albert had so carefully simulated. She nodded, satisfied, and counted out $92 in real, government-issued change. Tyrell walked out of the store, the weight of the coins in his pocket feeling like lead. He knew the money was fake, but the formula it bought was real. The guilt gnawed at him, but the hunger in his house was louder. Albert Talton didn't just print money. Tyrell thought as he watched the sunset over the 405. He printed a way out for people like me, even if it was a lie. But the lie had a shelf life. As the years passed, the H2 H38 notes became harder to pass. Machines in banks grew more sophisticated. The dots became easier to see. Tyrell eventually stopped. He got a job at a warehouse, making real money that felt lighter than the fake stuff ever did. But every time he saw a crisp $100 bill, he looked for the watermark. He looked for the soul of the paper. The legacy of the alchemist was a ghost that haunted the pockets of the city, a reminder of a time when the boundary between real and fake was as thin as a piece of recycled newsprint. Chapter 15, The Calculus of Survival. By 2012, Albert Talton had become a figure of myth within the federal prison system. He wasn't a leader of a gang, nor was he a powerhouse of muscle. He was the fixer. When a guard's personal radio failed, Albert was the one who was quietly consulted. He would take it apart with a smuggled screwdriver, his fingers moving with a grace that suggested he was playing a musical instrument. He would bypass a burnt-out capacitor, solder a loose wire with a heated paperclip, and hand it back with a silent nod. "You're a waste here, Talton," a veteran guard named Miller said one day, watching Albert repair a vintage pocket watch belonging to the warden. "You could have been a CEO. You could have built things that lasted." Albert didn't look up from the watch's intricate gears. "I did build things that lasted. Miller, my bills are still in your wallet. Probably. They just didn't last long enough for the law." Albert had reverse engineered the prison social structure as well. He traded technical repairs for extra library time and access to newer computer science journals. He was studying Python and C++, the languages of the New World. He realized that the double sheeting technique was just a physical version of a man-in-the-middle attack. The system is always the same, Albert wrote in his private journal, which he kept hidden under a loose floorboard in his cell. Whether it's newsprint or code, the goal is to find the gap between expectation and reality. The Treasury expects a certain feel. I gave them a simulation. The server expects a certain token. The hacker gives them a counterfeit. He was preparing for his release, but not for a return to Inglewood. He was looking at the digital horizon. He saw the shift toward mobile payments, the decentralization of currency. He saw a world where money was becoming a series of cryptographic puzzles. I am an engineer without a lab, he thought, but the world is becoming one giant lab. Chapter 16, The Shadow of Ben Franklin. Special Agent Matthew Mayo retired in 2017. He spent his first few months of freedom in a cabin in the mountains, trying to forget the scent of ink and the sight of Ben Franklin's judgmental eyes. But the past had a way of finding him. He was at a local diner paying for his breakfast when the young waitress stopped him. "I'm sorry, sir. We can't take this," she said, holding up the $50 bill Mayo had handed her. Mayo felt a familiar jolt of adrenaline. He took the bill and held it to the light. He didn't need a microscope. He felt the grease of the aquanet. He saw the telltale H2, H38 mark in the corner. "Where did you get this?" Mayo asked, his voice falling into the old investigative cadence. I don't know," the girl stammered. "A customer gave it to me yesterday. Why? Is it fake?" Mayo sighed, the weight of the case returning to his shoulders. "It's a masterpiece, kid, but it's worthless." He took the bill home and laid it on his desk. 10 years later, and Albert's ghost was still haunting the economy. It was a testament to the man's skill, but also to the enduring vulnerability of the system. Mayo looked at the news on his laptop. A story about a massive cryptocurrency hack caught his eye. Tens of millions of dollars vanished into the ether, leaving no trace, no trash pulls, no Staples receipts. "The new breed," Mayo muttered. "They don't even use paper. They just use the logic Albert was obsessed with." He wondered where Albert was. He knew the alchemist was nearing the end of his sentence. He wondered if the 9 years had truly been a pause in the calculation, or if they had been a period of dark enlightenment. Mayo took a match and burned the counterfeit 50. As the paper curled and turned to ash, he felt a sense of finality. The era of the inkjet was over. The era of the algorithm had begun. Chapter 17, Release and Rebirth. In 2018, the gates of the federal penitentiary opened, and Albert Talton stepped out into a world that felt fundamentally different. The air was the smog-laden breath of Southern California, but the rhythm had changed. People were walking with their heads down, staring at glowing rectangles in their hands. They were paying for coffee with their phones, a simple tap replacing the count of change and the feel of paper. Albert stood on the sidewalk, a small bag of possessions in his hand. He looked at a nearby bus stop. A man was using a mobile app to pay his fare. No paper, Albert whispered. No Aquanet, just data. He went to a halfway house, but his mind was already miles away. He spent his first few nights in a shared room, listening to the snoring of other ex-cons, but his eyes were fixed on the streetlights outside. He found a job at a small electronics repair shop in a neighborhood that hadn't quite caught up to the digital revolution. He spent his days fixing shattered screens and replacing bloated batteries. His boss, a man named Nguyen, was impressed by Albert's speed and precision. "You have hands of a surgeon, Albert," Nguyen said. "Why were you in?" "Engineering error," Albert replied, his eyes focused on the tiny screws of an iPhone. But late at night, in the back of the shop, Albert used a refurbished laptop to explore the dark corners of the internet. He wasn't looking for a way to print money. He was looking for the seams in the new world. He was studying the architecture of the blockchain, the vulnerabilities in the tap-to-pay protocols, the psychology of the digital spend. He saw a world that was more connected than ever, but also more vulnerable. The dots were no longer in the ink. They were in the code. One evening, as he was closing the shop, he looked at a $100 bill in the register. It was a new design blue ribbon, high-tech features. He touched it. He felt the raised ink, the texture of the cotton. "Beautiful," he murmured, but still just a puzzle. He put the bill back and turned off the light. He walked out into the LA night, the silver Aston Martin of his memory long gone, replaced by a sense of quiet, focused calculation. The alchemist wasn't looking for gold anymore. He was looking for the truth behind the illusion. And the world was full of illusions waiting to be reverse engineered. The end. The Sister's Thorn, a novelization. Chapter 1, The Apartment at the Top of the Stairs. The fog was rolling in over San Francisco, a thick, gray blanket that felt like home to Mona Thorne. She stood in the middle of her father's office, feeling that familiar, prickling sensation of being the other daughter. It was a feeling she had carried since she was a little girl, a feeling of being a rough draft while her half-sister, Dee Dee, was the polished final edition. Mona looked at her mother, Phyllis, who was currently adjusting a colorful scarf that seemed to have a life of its own. Phyllis was a therapist by trade, which meant she spent half her time analyzing Mona and the other half nursing a 22-year-old grudge against Mona's father, Charles. "Do you know what today is, Mona?" Phyllis asked, her voice carrying that specific tone of impending drama. Mona sighed, shifting her weight. "What, Ma?" "Your father's and my 25th anniversary. Isn't that something? 25 years. Mona didn't even look up from her bag. "And wouldn't it be wonderful if you hadn't been divorced for the last 22 of them?" Phyllis waved a hand dismissively, her bangles clattering like a frantic percussion section. "I'm not saying I'm expecting gifts. I'm just noting the passage of time. A milestone is a milestone, regardless of the legal paperwork. The conversation shifted to the real reason they were there, Mona's new apartment. For years, she had been eyeing the top floor unit in her father's building. It was a classic San Francisco walk-up, but that top floor, it was the promise of a view, of independence, and perhaps most importantly, a sense of belonging in her father's world that she had never quite grasped. "I'll let you know what I need after I see the place," Mona said, trying to keep the excitement out of her voice. "I have to get the key from Dad. It's the top floor. Ma, I can probably see the Bay Bridge from up there. Maybe even skylights." "Skylights?" Phyllis snorted. "I saw that guy broke into my apartment once through a skylight. So the burglars have a better view of your shoes while they're breaking in." "Well, yeah, Ma, that's what I'm hoping for." "Hey, baby," a smooth, baritone voice called out. Charles Thorne walked into the room like he owned the air everyone was breathing. To be fair, he owned the building. He was followed by a whirlwind of silk and expensive perfume Big DD, Charles's second wife. According to Phyllis's legendary lore, Big DD had stolen him away on a flight to Acapulco with nothing more than an extra bag of peanuts and a wink. "Hey, Dad," Mona said, "happy anniversary." "I prefer to think of it as Independence Day," Charles quipped, dodging Phyllis's sharp gaze. "So, Dad," Mona jumped in, "do you have the key to the apartment upstairs? I'd like to start moving my stuff." Charles's face underwent a subtle, pained shift. It was the look of a man who had forgotten he had 2 daughters and only one top-floor apartment. "Mona, I'm sorry. I kind of promised it to your sister." The air left the room. "What? DD? You mean half-sister? I thought she was away at college." "Just graduated," Big DD chimed in, her voice like honey mixed with glass. "Top of her class, and she's going to be starting law school at Bolt, which is why she's going to be living here, in her father's building." The argument that followed was a practiced symphony of Thorne family dysfunction. It ended with a guess which hand game for the key. In the end, Mona got the top floor, the sloping ceilings, the cramped corners, and the treehouse vibe. DD took the unit below, the one that had been remodeled into a sleek, modern space. It was a compromise that neither truly wanted, but it was the start of something they hadn't expected, being neighbors. Chapter 2, Spiders and Soulmates. Living in a treehouse sounded romantic until you actually had to live in it. Mona sat on her bed, her head nearly touching the ceiling, while her best friend Spencer sorted through her boxes. Spencer was more than just a friend. He was her partner in crime at Delicious Records, a man who understood the rhythm of her life better than anyone. "Don't exaggerate," Spencer said, dodging a low-hanging beam. "A treehouse is way bigger than this. At least a treehouse has a ladder. You just have stairs that hate you. I'm living in a friggin' attic. Spencer, I'm like the crazy relative you hide from the neighbors. I half expect a ghost to ask me for rent. Have you seen the princess yet? Spencer asked, referring to Dee Dee. No, Mona lied. She's come up here a couple of times, but I told her I had a guy over. She doesn't know me. Very mature, right? Suddenly, a scream pierced through the floorboards. It was high-pitched, melodic, and distinctly Dee Dee. Mona, spiders, help! Mona rolled her eyes. Maybe if we wait long enough, she won't need it. Maybe the spiders will carry her off to their kingdom. Mona, go down there, Spencer urged. She sounds like she's being eaten by a tarantula. Reluctantly, Mona descended. She found Dee Dee standing on a chair, pointing at a tiny arachnid that was barely the size of a fingernail. They're everywhere, Dee Dee wailed. If puppies had 8 legs and left red itchy bite marks, they'd be these. In the midst of the spider crisis, a savior appeared, Brian, the exterminator. He was tall, handsome, and possessed a voice that made Mona forget she hadn't had a date in 8 months. They bonded instantly over music Jamiroquai and Nappy Roots. He was perfect. But then he saw Dee Dee. Even in her terror, Dee Dee managed to look like a model. The next few days were a blur of jealousy for Mona. She watched as Dee Dee prepared for a date with Brian, fueled by Phyllis's warnings that Dee Dee would steal her man just like her mother had stolen Charles. But the date was a disaster. Dee Dee returned looking dejected. We didn't connect, she told Mona. All he talked about was alternative music and kickboxing. He was your type, Mona. The realization hit them both. Brian wasn't Dee Dee's type. He was Mona's. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Dee Dee admitted that she had only moved into the building to be close to her sister. I chose to be with my sister, Dee Dee said softly. That's sick, Mona replied, though a small smile played on her lips, and twisted, and maybe even a little smart. Chapter 3, The Ghost of Acapulco. The truce was tested when the subject of their parents came up. Phyllis had raised Mona on a steady diet of resentment centered around the Acapulco flight. My mother was never a stewardess, Dee Dee said one afternoon. She met Daddy at a real estate seminar. They met in a hotel jacuzzi and got thrown out for making their own waves. Mona laughed. Dee Dee, I've heard the story 1,000 times. The peanuts, the bathroom, the friendly skies. Mona, Daddy is allergic to peanuts, Dee Dee pointed out. The silence that followed was heavy. The foundation of Mona's life, the reason for her mother's bitterness, began to crack. She confronted Phyllis that night. Ma, I need the truth. Treatment room style. Did Big Dee Dee really steal Dad on a plane? Phyllis finally admitted the truth. It was more dignified to say someone stole him. She whispered. The truth was, I pushed him to get a real job, to stop chasing his real estate dream. And one day, he just went out for a walk and didn't come back. I drove him away with my negativity. Mona felt a coldness settle in her chest. She had hated Dee Dee for a lie. The Thorn rivalry was a narrative constructed by a hurt woman. She didn't have to be the Raggedy Ann doll anymore. She could just be Mona. Chapter 4, The Music Video and the Secret. Work at Delicious Records was a chaotic whirlwind of ego. Mona's career was on the line with a video shoot for Dante, a platinum-selling artist with a temper. If this shoot goes south, her boss warned, you'll be sorting M and Ms for a living. Dante was a nightmare. He refused to come out of his dressing room. Desperate, Mona brought in Dee Dee. Dee Dee's law school power suits and natural charm had a strange effect on Dante. He listened to her. He even agreed to go to Cancun with her after the shoot. You're pimping your sister, Spencer hissed. Mona decided to save her sister, bursting into Dante's dressing room to stop the debauchery. Instead, she found a perfectly composed Dee Dee. Mona, calm down, Dee Dee said. Dante is gay. Mona froze. Gay, as in Pottery Barn on a Saturday morning, Dee Dee nodded. He needs me as a beard to keep up his image. In exchange, I get a free trip to Cancun and a new best friend who knows more about skincare than I do. Mona felt a wave of relief and pride. Her sister was savvy, discreet, and surprisingly tough. They stood together on the set, finally feeling like a family. Chapter 5, The Aftermath of Truth. The days following the Dante video shoot were unusually quiet in the Thornthorne household. The San Francisco fog had lifted, revealing a crisp, blue sky that seemed to mock the lingering shadows of Mona's old resentment. She was sitting in her treehouse, actually enjoying the way the afternoon sun hit the sloping walls, when she heard the familiar rhythmic tapping on her door. It's open, she shouted, not looking up from a stack of demos. Dee Dee drifted in, looking like a page out of a high-end catalog, even in her loungewear. She was carrying 2 mugs of something that smelled expensive. I brought peace offerings, Dee Dee said, handing Mona a mug. It's a white chocolate mocha with a hint of lavender. Don't make that face. Just try it. Mona took a sip and, to her irritation, loved it. Fine. It's delicious. But don't think this means I'm joining your yoga retreat. Dee Dee sat on the edge of Mona's bed, her expression turning serious. I've been thinking about what Phyllis told you. About the walk and the real estate dream. It makes me see Daddy differently. Like he was running to something, not just from you. Mona sighed, setting the mug down. It's hard, Dee Dee. For 23 years, I was the victim of a grand romance gone wrong. Now I'm just the daughter of a guy who liked houses more than his wife snagging. It's less cinematic. But it's real, Dee Dee argued. And it means we don't have to be enemies. We were fighting a war our mothers started before we could even walk. Don't you think it's time for a ceasefire? Mona looked at her sister, really looked at her. She saw the genuine hope in Dee Dee's eyes, the same hope that had probably driven her to move into a building where she wasn't entirely welcome. A ceasefire? Mona repeated. Okay, but if you try to organize my closet, the war is back on. Dee Dee laughed, a bright, clear sound that filled the small space. Deal. Oh, and by the way, Dante sent me a text from Cancun. Apparently, he found a soulmate who's an international hand model. He wants us both to come to the premiere of the video. Both of us? Mona asked, her eyebrows rising. Both of us, the Thorne sisters, the united front. Mona leaned back against her pillows. The future was still uncertain, and her apartment was still too small. But for the first time, the view of the Bay Bridge felt like it belonged to her. The Thorne sisters, Mona mused, has a nice ring to it, as long as I'm the one in the credits first. Alphabetical order, Sister Dear, Dee Dee winked, D comes before M. And the war begins again, Mona groaned, but she was smiling. Chapter 6, The Dinner Party Disaster. The ceasefire was put to the ultimate test when Charles decided the girls needed a family dinner. He invited both Phyllis and Big Dee Dee, a move Spencer described as inviting a hurricane and a tornado to share a sandwich. Mona stood in Dee Dee's much larger, much nicer kitchen, watching her sister obsess over a centerpiece of orchids and floating candles. Dee Dee, it's just dinner, not a summit at David Camp, Mona said, snacking on a piece of artisanal cheese. It has to be perfect. Mona, if they start fighting, Daddy will just retreat into his landlord persona and ignore everyone, and then Phyllis will start analyzing Big Dee Dee's childhood, and then I'll pour myself a very large glass of wine. Mona interrupted. The doorbell rang, signaling the arrival of the chaos. Phyllis walked in first, wearing a flowing caftan that looked like a Rorschach test. Big Dee Dee followed, draped in pearls and a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. Charles brought up the rear, looking like a man prepared to be anywhere else. The dinner started predictably. Phyllis made a comment about the energetic stagnation of the room. Big Dee Dee countered with a remark about how vintage Phyllis's jewelry was. So, girls, Charles said, trying to steer the ship, how is the building? Any issues? Besides the sloping ceilings that give me a daily reminder of my height, Mona asked. The building is lovely, Daddy. Dee Dee jumped in, shooting Mona a warning look. We're actually becoming quite close. Phyllis paused her salad eating. Close, like sharing secrets close or waiting for the other to trip close. Actually, Ma, we're doing okay, Mona said, surprising even herself. We survived a spider invasion and a music video. I think we can handle a chicken piccata. Big Dee Dee leaned forward, her pearls clinking. It's so heartwarming. I always told Charles that Mona just needed a positive influence in her life. Someone with direction. Mona felt the old fire rising. Direction. I have a career in A&R, Big DD. I discover talent. I don't just study how to sue people for it. The tension snapped like a dry twig. The mothers began a rapid-fire exchange of insults disguised as compliments. Charles looked at his watch. Mona looked across the table at DD. Usually, this was where they would pick sides and join the fray. But this time, DD caught Mona's eye and rolled hers. It was a silent signal of solidarity. "You know what?" Mona announced, standing up. "DD and I have a thing, an apartment thing. We need to go check on the skylights." "Yes," DD agreed, standing up so fast she nearly knocked over the orchids. "The skylights are very leaky right now." The two sisters practically bolted from the room, leaving their stunned parents behind. They didn't stop until they reached the roof of the building. They stood there in the cool night air, looking out at the city lights. The muffled sounds of their parents' argument drifted up through the vents, but out here, it felt distant. "That was a close one," DD breathed, leaning against the railing. "I think we just staged a coup," Mona said, leaning beside her. "We left the old guard to fight their own battles." "I like it," DD said. "The new guard has a better view." Mona looked at her sister. They were still messy. Their family was still a disaster. And they were still half-sisters with a complicated map of scars. But as they stood on that roof, the fog began to roll in again. And for the first time, Mona didn't feel like a rough draft. She felt like part of a story that was finally starting to make sense. "Happy birthday to us," eventually, Mona whispered. "To us," DD agreed. And in the quiet of the San Francisco night, the sisters Thorne simply watched the world go by, together. Chapter 7, The Big 25. "The Big 25, Mona muttered, staring at the lone $20 bill in her wallet. "I have 25 years on this planet and $25 in the bank. If I live to be 100, I'll finally be able to afford a down payment on a bagel." She was sitting at her desk at Delicious Records, surrounded by empty coffee cups and the lingering stress of the Dante video shoot. Spencer was leaning against her cubicle wall, tossing a stress ball. "Look on the bright side," Spencer said. "You're 25. You're in your prime. You have your health, your talent, and a sister who is currently planning a birthday party that could be seen from space." Mona groaned. "That's exactly the